And from a direction I'm not yet spoiling, an arrow is flying.
Can I
Victor.
determine which arrow? Which
Oh, you will see
direction?
that one. Victor, roll me an attack roll with your short bow.
Please don't hit me.
Roll me damage. And that's also one reason why I went downstairs with Victor. I asked him what he's going to do. And the arrow pierces into the side of the wolf.
Okay, I fucking hate Finn. I tried to guess where the arrow was coming from, and I charged into this direction to kill him.
Yeah, I will let
Come-
Sophie
I
die.
see
will
danger.
go for
I see danger.
First aid on the wolf.
I will attack.
Before we go, the wolf is not dead.
I will attack. That was danger. That was so close to me.
It was indeed.
I feel threatened.
Assaulted even.
So,
I'm not joking.
so, what you can determine? You want to know where the arrow came from?
Yeah.
From the southwest. No, southeast. Southeast, yes. He came from yes.
You
that
know
direction.
I was shooting at his knee.
Well, he doesn't know. Like, he just saw an arrow flying into his direction. It makes sense that he's angry. So
Ebenezer, Herman,
Yeah.
we're getting shot at.
I'm yelling at
From
the
where?
group that I'm here.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, I show myself after the shot.
Okay, then you would
As
need
I
to.
see nobody is fighting anymore.
How do you show yourself? Because it's in the dark night. It's not like they can really see you.
Guys, you need some help? And I walk
Okay.
towards the group.
Richard,
Somehow.
ho-
Is that a burning barrier or something?
no, it's not relevant anymore. She stopped the spell. It was relevant for the fight.
Oh, the wolf is still unconscious
And it's fine. He's hurt a
Okay.
little bit, but he's
But I
fine.
step towards the dwarf, and I punch him into the face and say, "You stupid dwarf, you could have killed me." And I punch very aggressively.
Wow. Wow. Can I do a saving roll that I'm
Yes, yes, you can.
Shall I attack first?
But are you really going to?
I'm
punch him?
going to punch him because he could have killed me.
I know what I do.
Okay.
Please roll a 1.
First, roll me an unarmed hit. I want to.
Shit.
Okay, I will. Okay.
That's beautiful.
Victor, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
What, on a crit?
That's not the crit. Yeah.
Wow.
Well. Okay, so here's what's going to happen.
But it's a 20.
Yeah, but it's no crit. Crit means it's a 20 with all your bonuses. But that doesn't mean it's a crit. It's just a very, very good potential hit. So, if you go with your mouse over the 20, you can see that you rolled a 16 plus 2 plus 2 as a proficiency. Which... Wait, what? Oh. Which gives you... Yeah, which gives you the 20, but you initially rolled a 16. Make sense?
Yes.
Would have been a crit if you would have gotten a 24.
So...
So here's what happens. While Richard is stomping towards the dwarf and tries to punch him, Victor still manages to evade that attack very barely.
Whoa, guy, what's going on? I was helping you. You were fighting with the wolf.
I was not fighting with the wolf. I was tying the wolf up.
I heard screams. All I saw was you with the wolf. Wrangling.
Don't you see the wolf on the ground?
Yeah.
Don't you see that he's not able to do anything?
That I saw just you with somehow the wolf. Was heißt rangeln?
Struggling.
I was not struggling.
Alex told me so. Out of character, of course.
Well, so here's what he saw when he arrived. Just to make that clear for everyone else, he just saw that you were fighting. We were doing some. I was asking him very specifically what he would do if he would see the group in this way and this way, and we came to the conclusion that he would fire an arrow at someone when he sees that they're fighting, and when he cannot determine if the fight is already over. I mean, the fight just ended. And
Yeah,
it
and
was
I
a
was on
split-second decision.
And I was
So
on
just-
top of the wolf, and that was very not smart to shoot at the wolf where I'm just, I'm handling the wolf right now. Like, I'm
Yeah,
on top
yeah,
of him and I'm tying him up and I'm moving.
Yeah,
Telefon.
but it was
1 second.
okay. But just to make sure, it was a split-second decision. So Victor didn't wait until you were like kind of finished and then shot your wolf, because that would be a total dick move.
Huh.
He was drawing his bow the moment you landed on top and then shot the arrow.
Yeah, but that was not a good move.
No, it wasn't.
It was
wasn't.
such a dumb fucking move.
So you can find that out in his character when he's back.
That's why I
Yeah, you're
that's
angry.
why I
just wanted-
dislike him right now.
I just wanted to make out of character sure for everyone that this is not me being funny and trying to deny Chewbacca his wolf, because that would be a total dick move to do.
Because he could have killed me because I'm nearly dead.
You're fine. You're not nearly dead. Fuck off.
I'm on 4 HP right now.
No, you're not.
I am.
Oh yeah, you are.
You fucking doofus.
Oh, it's your red. It's the red border that makes it very hard to read HP. I thought you were like half.
No, I'm close to death. That's
Oh,
why I
beautiful.
am so freaking angry at him and think that
Then we are all glad that he missed. I mean, hit the wolf.
Maybe I missed. You will never know.
Yeah.
That's why I
Anyway,
turn.
let's
That's,
return back to roleplay. I
yeah, I
wanna
still
see how
scream
you
at
two
the
act.
dwarf and say, "You fucking retard." I shall. I have no words to say to you. Just fuck off, and I hate you, piece of shit. And I'm just leaving. And
Like grumbling, I just wanted to help.
Well, in front of you are other people as well, Victor. If you want to pursue them.
Sure.
I drag the bolt out of the arrow out of the wolf.
I make sure the situation is cleared. The fight. I
Nothing
mean.
is moving. It's a campfire. All is good. So there's no action anymore. Richard, towards you. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
I want to see how good you're removing the arrow. Yeah.
Okay, I get 2 arrows.
No. But you
No,
get
I-
one full arrow.
and I
the
cover up the
is-
wound. Yeah, okay.
And the wound is it went straight in, didn't hit any bad organ. You can clearly tell that, and you would just need to bandage it, and then it should be fine.
We need some salt
What?
for the
I
wound.
ask him what he's doing.
I'm just removing your fucking arrow, you piece of shit.
Guy, calm down.
No!
They're not. And I walk like here.
While you walk, let's ask a question. Bonsolfi, Herman, what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm trying to drag Bonsolfi to the campfire
Yeah,
without
sure.
killing him with 1 damage from a random border.
I help him.
Okay.
I'm still out, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly. So
That's-
I can't do shit.
Yeah. Okay.
And I
give me 1 sec. I need to add someone an arrow because he really wants that arrow.
What? Oh, never mind. I didn't thought about that.
Okay. I will add your arrow. So you dragged Ponsofi to the fire. He did not receive any damage from any stone or anything.
Wonderful.
And while he's unconscious,
Roll me an acrobatics check on dragging him to the
Oh.
fire.
well, because that would kill him. Like any damage right now would. Anyway, Ponsofi is laying in front of the fire. He doesn't look like he is in any immediate danger.
I draw my healing potion you told me about. Because
Can I try something? Arrow. Yes.
Fenris, please continue.
Sorry. So Ponsolfi is on the ground, and he's now warming at the fire. And the group decides what's going to happen. Immuniza is very quiet. What is she doing?
tending to the wounds of Ponsolfi and I guess Herman as well.
So you're stripping him.
As far as is
Guys,
necessary.
I've got the healing potion. I'm not sure what happened, but it will help, I guess.
What the fuck? Where did you fucking retarded piece of shit got a healing potion from?
Out of character, so what does it
I
take
buy
for him to get back
shop.
up on his feet?
Earlier in the town.
Was nochmal?
But you only
Sushi?
had eyes for the woman from the bar.
Nochmal, was Sushi?
What does it take for him to get up on his feet again?
I mean, technically considering Victor has a healing potion, I guess that would be a good start.
Also,
But time
there's the
itself
healing
doesn't do it.
potion, which was
Um,
not there.
But if you don't want to use the healing potion, he will wake up by time. So if you guys do not want to use the healing potion to get him back on track, Ponsofi will be asked to roll 1d4, and that's how many hours it takes for him to regain 1 health point.
So let me get that straight. So the healing potion, which was not in one of the stores we went to, now appeared in the pockets of Victor?
So, story-wise, Victor returned straight to the city, and he bought the healing potion you didn't buy, considering he was first. So he bought the healing potion before you did.
So that's how you so that's how you came up for your mistake. That the healing
What
potion
mistake?
was that the healing potion that you asked us like 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago. So why did you not buy the healing potion? And we just said that there was no healing potion in the stores.
I would
and you're
never
like,
do
yeah.
those mistakes. Stop looking behind the curtain.
Geil. Nice.
Victor bought them first. Continue with
Now-
the story.
Now we say 50 gold. Thank you, Victor.
What?
Yeah, healing potions are quite expensive.
Can I send a prayer to the... because I want to go to Ponsalvi and send a prayer to his guards
Sure.
to help to
What are
assist
his
him.
guards?
His guards.
Which one?
I don't know. He never told me. I'm just.
Then you cannot
Well-
send a prayer to his god.
I can send a prayer.
Sure.
I can
Just
pray.
randomly?
Just a random prayer.
Okay.
Just
yeah,
to-
what are you saying? Tell me, what are you saying?
That the gods.
No, say it in
my...
character.
Yeah. Okay. I'm up to Ponsalvi. I kneel down.
Yeah.
And I say, "Dear gods, may you have mercy on my dear friend Ponsalfi, and may you get him up on his feet quick. As
Out of
I,
character.
Richard Umberto, will owe you."
Want this?
What out of character, Sushi?
I'm confused. So, what the hell is the point of having proper medicine? Because
Okay, so the medicine check is to stabilize people, which Herman did. So when you get unconscious or get knocked down to 0 HP, what is going to happen is every turn you need to do a death saving roll. So if you're over 10, you're fine. If you're below 10, you lose one of your death saving throws. If you make 3 in a row, you're fine. You will survive. But if you make 1 mistake or 3 mistakes, you die. And what the medicine check is doing is stopping you from needing to do those rolls.
But can't it just like be, address, like when you got some bandage or stuff like that, or something else that you can fail
use that
critically,
to-
so you poke into his wounds or something like that?
Oh, if you fail your medicine check, it's 2 death points. So the way it happened was just happened the last round was that Ponsolfi already fucked up one of his death saving throws.
Yes.
And if Herman would have fucked up his medicine roll, Joran would be dead.
So if
did
I
we
crit-
rest before though, or did he fail the saving throw while he was in the wolf encounter?
So what happened was he dropped, then Richard shot the 2
No,
wolves.
I came
or-
up, I beheaded one, and the other one was punched to death by my 2 glorious fists.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. And then it was Joran's turn again, and he had to do 1 death saving throw. And he unfortunately didn't roll very well, and lost 1 death save due to that. So he had 2 remaining. And when Herman did the medicine, if he would have fucked up, Joran would be dead.
Yes.
So that's
And
why
what-
you have a medicine
If
check.
if I
And-
crit on this, on that, like if I would have used the medicine check I did on Ponsalfi on Yorin to help him up, to stabilize him, would he be alive with 1 HP then?
If you crit, he's back at 1 HP.
Okay.
I'm
This
just
said-
confused because it seems so useless. You can
If
even
you-
buy healers kits and
Well,
just...
here's the thing. A healer kit removes the chance of the medicine throw. So you can use 1 healer's kit to stabilize someone.
Yeah, and to not fail. To kill him.
Exactly, because the medicine check is still risky. Like you can still fail that. It's very easy actually.
A death save is also risky for Yorin because he's used to fail critically.
Well, a critical fail during a death save is also
2.
-2. Yeah.
Okay, but... And there's no point to medicine outside of someone already being
You
on
can't heal
death's
with
door?
medicine.
That's stupid.
That
So
is correct.
I have a
yes.
cantrip that can stabilize someone
maybe-
on range.
Maybe we could use some herbs or stuff like that when you got medicine. Would that be okay? Would that work? Like use if you got good medicine skills and you got some herbs, couldn't you just
I would
make
say
some
you would be able to
tick-
stabilize them, maybe, but you would need to be really proficient with that.
Couldn't you use the
I'm
herbs
sure
to
to be.
make some like a healing
Oh, you can with
paste-
alchemy.
pastry?
Yeah. Yeah, you can create later. You will be able to create potions of healing yourself. You don't
But
need
we-
to buy them.
But there's no alchemy skill.
There is.
Where? I can't see him.
You can be an alchemist.
But there's no alchemist skill then. Or is there an attack skill for him?
What? No. What do you mean?
Yeah, but couldn't you, like, when you got good medicine skills, couldn't you just, like, use that as well to try and make a healing pastry or something like that?
Maybe
Or-
it's a survival.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Sushi, you know
But-
what to do. You have to look out for for herbs.
So
But
I would
that's
say
something you
to
prepare. That's not something you kind of like.
Do on the
Like-
spot, yes.
Yeah, like if Ebonita now tells me she's doing a paste or a healing potion, I would say, well, okay, that will take you a few hours.
But yeah, but I guess Sushi's question was just that I guess Sushi has some kind of a good modifier on medicine and
I'm
wisdom,
not sure.
so he
Could be.
so that he would like used to make some healing pastries or something. I don't know how it's called. And yeah, so I guess he was just asking if he can make something to heal with medicine.
Definitely.
So Sushi, now we know.
Because always I'm like, alright, I'm not a combat person, my character is, and I always like try to find a way to at least be useful after combat, but there doesn't really seem to be any.
So
Well,
you need to
now
get
you
the
have one.
herb. Yeah, so now you need to get the herbs and maybe try to make some healing.
nobody's
just-
really effective at combat at first level. So
And
Yeah, we all
you
got spit in
are
the face.
you are very effective at combat. Look at your quarterstaff. That thing does a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
That's not what I'm
damage.
talking about.
I know. And you can also do other stuff with your spells, which makes you very effective during
Wait,
combat.
one question: is a short
Yes.
sword one or two-handed?
Huh?
Is a short sword
One-handed.
Oh,
One-handed.
nice.
Otherwise, it will say.
Am I
two-handed.
able to do 2 short sword attacks? Because I have 2. Somehow, yes, I have 2. So could I use both while fighting?
Doesn't dual wield need the feed?
Yeah, it does. He
Ah.
doesn't have it. So no.
But I can dual wield my fists, so.
Yes, because you're a monk. Anyway, shall we return back to the story, considering
Please.
Yes,
Sophie
I
is
was,
kind of
I was,
starting to
I was,
smell?
yeah, I was praying to his gods. Should I make a religion
Just
check?
kidding. Sophie smells the whole time. Pardon?
I was just praying to his gods.
Yeah.
Shall I?
What did you say? You just wanted.
I
to
said
have
what I said.
You just
Shall I-
wanted them to have mercy on your soul.
No, I
on
wanted.
his soul.
I said, dear gods, have mercy on the soul of my dear friend Ponsolfi, and get him up his feet really quick, as I, Richard Umberto, will owe you much.
Okay.
Can I do it like a religions check? Maybe his gods hear my
No.
prayer.
I mean, sure, you can do me a religion check if you want.
Yeah, I want to, because maybe his gods hear my prayer.
Roll me a religion check.
No.
What are the
So-
others doing? They're the gods, they're not
I
really
take one
blind.
of these torches and look around for friggin' herbs.
Yeah, okay, you take one of the torches. Let me raise your vision a little more. Boop.
Whoa! I can see everything. I can see so much.
Okay, maybe that's a little too much.
Yes.
Boop.
Okay.
That's a good torch.
But why? But why can I see what Sushi sees now? I couldn't see what Victor saw.
Because for Victor it's night vision. For him it's a torch. You can see
Yeah, but I also
the light.
couldn't see what Ponsolfi and Sushi were seeing before in the tavern. I could only see what Herman was seeing.
Really?
Yes.
Then the program bugged up because I
Okay.
actually put in
Because that's why
Oh.
I stayed in my room. So because I was not seeing anything at all.
Sorry about that. Whoops. This is for you.
For
Sorry,
you.
we'll need to adjust a few things. Okay, this is for you. And Herman. This is for you. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even notice that. Sorry. Okay, go on. It's fixed now. Herman, what are you doing with Ponsolfi?
Okay.
I don't think there's anything more I can do to him
I mean,
besides finishing him off.
and
He said-
Fenris, are you doing anything?
I use I draw the healing potion. I thought.
And you use a healing potion?
I guess so.
Okay, roll me 1d8. You can do that over the menu on the left.
/roll 1d8. Yes, command.
And on Sophie regains consciousness with 9 HP.
Ah, God, you heard my praise.
On Sophie, is everything okay?
Barely.
Birdie?
Barely.
Berlin?
I'm sorry, I'm a little beside myself. I blink quite often, slightly confused, still slightly hungover from being almost dead.
You're good,
At
my
least
friend.
he's breathing.
We got all the wolves. You see that one wolf over there?
Yes.
We got him captured because wolves got good smell sense.
Okay. Does any one of you need healing?
At least you.
Oh,
And I help
Asking
him up.
just in case.
to be honest, I'm in
We
a
all
really real bad shape. Everybody's in a bad shape. The only fucker who's not in a bad shape is this stupid fucking dwarf.
I just arrived. Kill.
I grab Richard's hand and use Cure Wounds on him.
I was helping him up.
Woo! I'm just doing that sound while he was grabbing my hand.
You get plus it's HP.
Yay!
I look at Herman, give him
Oh,
a
me.
thank you very much. Do you need some healing?
Of course. I would welcome it.
Sushi, take a look what I wrote to you.
I use Cure Wounds on Herman.
You use Q.
Oh yeah. Back to
And I
floor,
try
thank
to
you.
get to sleep.
Actually, wait, I think I gave you too much HP. Yeah, that's too much.
You can keep it that way.
No.
I
know.
want that away.
Due to my confusion, I try to sleep in Richard's sleeping bag, by the way. Considering
just-
it's the position where he slept before.
I'm just accepting what he's doing. I think to myself, he was just nearly dead. It's okay. He has to come clear with the he has to come clear that he's sleeping in a sleeping bag where a naked person was sleeping in, which was burning. Oh, it should smell a little bit.
So what happened to the stomping anyway?
Can I hear Ebenezer?
Game Master?
Oh, you're asking OC. Well, you don't hear any stomping now.
So what's the hearing range when somebody is just talking normally?
You can hear her if she. But that was OC. So,
Yeah, but
well, you don't see anything stomping.
it's
you can look
still-
out for it if
it's
you want
still
to.
The question I asked.
I would say the hearing range is just normal. So if Ebenezer would whisper, you wouldn't hear her right now. But if she would try to talk
What is
to
the
you,
normal
you could hear.
range? How many?
I whisper to myself, Richard is such an idiot.
So
He
how
couldn't hear
far is normal? Like is normal like 100
It depends on the environment, how loud the environment is. You can ask, and I can tell you if you hear it. I would say it's a large. It's a rather large.
Because also I'm not good in retarded measurements like feet.
Well, it's good for you. Look at the wolf. It's somewhat real life range. Real life size, I mean.
Divide it by 3 and you roughly get meters.
And sushi? You find a bunch of useful plants. So you find a little bit of
Potato.
no. I don't want to specify what you find because
Okay. Well,
add it to your items a bunch of useful herbs.
and I prepare a healing potion. Also,
The problem
with
is
the
you don't
herb-
have a
with the
flask
herbs-
to put it into.
Oh.
You
So-
just wouldn't have it into your hands, like.
Do you have your
I
alchemy
guess not.
kit with you?
Exactly, that was what I was gonna say next.
Okay, because you would need that. I mean, it's not easy to do it.
And
You can
There-
say,
I use up something in there that happens to be in a flask.
huh? What?
I use up something in the alchemy kit that happens to be in a flask, and I can put that stuff in there.
Oh, you mean the herbs you gathered?
Whatever I create is put in a flask.
Oh, so you're
From-
doing a little bit of preparing, but not the full potion.
Why? What do I need?
Well, it would take, I would say, 6 to 7 hours to make a potion.
So I get time.
Well, I mean, sure, even either starting to do a potion.
I shout to. I'm looking towards Herman, and I say, Herman,
Yes.
would you mind butchering those wolves over there for some food?
Yes, that's what I'm planning to do. And skin them as well.
Nice. I need a new jacket.
So I bring the wolves to the campfire.
So, I asked in the group, what are you doing here, guys? The barkeeper told me which direction. I followed your tracks.
Getting shot by dwarves.
Doesn't even know where we went to.
Sorry, I meant the Houndsmaster.
Mayor.
I'm just shaking my head in disgust.
It's all in character. I think
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Houndsmaster is right.
Do you mean
Mayor,
the mayor?
Townsmaster.
Major of the town. Mayor. Mayor. Yeah, you know what my English
The military
sucks a lot,
rank.
you know.
Yeah, I know, but it's funny. The military rank of the town.
So it's
Your
called
shepherd.
Mayor, right?
It's mayor, yeah.
Oh, okay. So the mayor told me which direction. I followed up your tracks and came to this situation.
I just mumbled to myself, "Stupid fucking mayor."
I thank Fenris for helping us, especially with Bond Selfie.
That's why I'm here for. But I don't know why you are here. Exactly.
I'm annoyingly saying, we're here because the daughter of the mayor got kidnapped or
Wait.
something.
Before you say that, is he allowed to know that?
Wait, who's allowed to know what?
Is the dwarf allowed to know about this?
Well, I don't like him, but he's part of a group. He earned, I think, trust of the other people. So, I don't know. I'm not telling. You can tell if you want to. I'm not sure.
Oh, well.
And I just tend
I
to
guess
look
who
back to the
cares?
wolf.
Just go ahead.
So, the mayor sent us here to recover his kidnapped, kidnapped daughter. And yeah, we're just trying to find her. She should be with a giant or something. No big deal. Just,
A giant. Kidnapped by a giant.
Yes.
I suggest it's not even kidnapped. She did it willfully.
No, she's a teenager. She's just stupid fucking
I mean,
bitch.
if it was a giant, someone in the town should recognize it. I guess.
Well, she was picking some flowers or some shit outside
Oh,
of the
okay.
town, so Who cares? It's just a little girl.
And you? What are you doing out here?
I was searching for my group. After I trained.
You got us. Here we are.
And it seems that I finally reached you.
How
At
did you
the
know
right
we
moment.
went in this direction?
What you said?
How did you know we went here?
I followed your tracks.
He's a ranger. He knows how to read our footprints.
That's pretty impressive.
He's.
Do you see any tracks of the giant we're looking for?
We're in one
But
of
as
them.
No, Alex, out of
Um,
character.
You
Did
haven't
I saw
seen
any
any yet.
tracks?
No.
Okay.
We are in the middle of his footprints.
Okay, he is not as big as the World Trade Center. You haven't seen any yet on your way here, considering you were concentrating on the human tracks. However, I would say, depending where you go and stuff, that might change. But you would need to tell me when you want to look out for them.
So, Xerxes, question.
Yes.
Would I need animal handling to tame a wolf?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I have it though.
Herman!
So, one thing, considering people are starting to do potions, you've just woken up. You're probably all somewhat tired from the day before.
we still haven't
Um,
slept through the night yet.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hinting at, yes. So,
I
if you
will-
want to start doing the wolf stuff and the potion crafting, sure.
Yeah, no.
But considering you're getting very sleepy, I would give you
So,
a disadvantage.
I got a question. As always. Can I put the wolf inside the sleeping bag of Ponsalfi and, you know, bind up the sleeping bag so the wolf won't get out and he won't be able to move? Maybe he will wake up at night or something else, so, you know.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm not sure what Ponsalfi would say about
He's in my sleeping bag right now, so...
I mean, someone has to.
I have
get
to-
out.
Well, and then I will use Steven and Free Acid Cobalt as pillows.
I would like to point out that kobolds are very smelly. And
Well-
generally very disgusting creatures.
There are 2 dead wolves here. There is one. There is one.
They don't smell you.
There is a Ponsalfi here.
Okay, so you don't mind.
I don't
Also,
fucking
before
mind.
we go to sleep, maybe we should actually, get something to eat. We have 2 carcasses here, or maybe 3, way back there.
You still have your rations.
So why the fuck use up the rations?
Okay, just pointing out. Though, if you want to skin wolf, go ahead.
Don't
Does
skin the
anyone here
wrong
know
wolf.
how to get the meat from the wolves?
Herman is doing that right now.
Okay.
I don't know if Sadie's minded that, but.
Oh,
guess-
I minded that.
Okay.
He is skinning the wolf right now, but I have no free acid,
Food.
fleshy skin removed wolf. I looked
Okay.
for it.
Well, as I lay down, I ask Ebenezer, would you like
Yes.
to have a kobolo? It's my new invention. It's a cobalt pillow.
Oh, it's fine. I can sleep on the ground.
Okay. Nighty night.
Wait. So who's keeping a lookout tonight?
Well, I guess the person who does the potion.
Right.
Because you're awake doing the potions, so why should
Okay.
I be awake?
Right. So yeah, but surely making a potion doesn't require me to,
But you can hear.
stare at the
Yeah, but you can hear stuff.
potion for 6 hours and also not be there the entire time. Like probably
No.
once an hour I have to prepare something or so.
You need to make sure the temperature is correct. So I would say every 10 to 5 minutes, you would need to once quickly look over it, making sure everything is brewing correctly, bubbling, and smoking, and what alchemists do.
But couldn't he also hear, like, while doing the potions,
course.
hear it?
He's doing
Okay.
guards. That's his job.
Also,
No, I mean,
before
like,
we
quite
actually
some
go
stuff,
into
so.
that, and Richard isn't asleep yet, he just like said good night. Look, I'm not too comfortable with a wolf there and the kobolds. Can you just please make sure they're properly tied up?
You see, Steven did not do anything for like the past 5 days or something. He's just like a pillow, like, you know. And you see, how's the wolf going to step out of the fucking sleeping bag while I tied him up? He's just captured. It's his own cell. You know, it's just wolf prison. While, yeah, you know, I guess Ebenezer's getting the hint that I'm really tired right now because...
And I make sure that it's actually tied up. I tighten all the knots and...
Okay.
I just
Very tight.
wiggle at the sleeping bag to scare Ebenezer a little because I'm a funny guy still.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Nice. First time I see that being rolled.
Okay, I would say roll me a perception. I wanna even how good are you at noticing that? Yeah, she knows.
And I turn around and say, boo.
Very funny, Richard, you idiot.
Nighty night.
Sleep well.
Okay, so our hero is sleeping. Fire.
Well, Herman is still sleepingly gutting off the wolves like. Oh no.
Well, Herman, you also napped away, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And all the stuff he has prepared, Oh wait, where's the fire? Is it out?
Yeah, it goes out over time.
Well, obviously I'm not a retard, so before that happens, I put logs or sticks or whatever I find in the area.
Fire.
Yeah, he needs to make the
Okay.
potion.
But
I
this, are you going to also take care of the little pillows around you that provide light?
Pillows? Oh, the torches.
Yes.
Sure.
Not my pillows.
I said pillars, I think. Anyway, with an A. Okay.
Torches.
And from the night.
Also,
Oh yes.
someone during the night or whenever Herman seems like he's not too busy. Yeah, Herman, can you make sure to cook the meat too, and not cook it, like prepare it so it doesn't go bad?
Okay, I will do that.
I got a question about my spells.
Yeah.
The spell
Spells?
slots are refreshing while sleeping,
Yes.
right?
I was just about to say that. Yes.
After
So,
you wake up, you refresh everything.
It's a new morning. Everyone is back at full HP. Everyone gets their spell slots restored, and we just finished the long rest.
The fun part, I was preparing to set up a few alarm traps for the night, but okay! I
So
don't
what
need
now?
any
I am just sleepy as hell.
You are sleepy as hell. That's a good way to define it. Might come
Wait, Ebenezer is a halfling, isn't she?
and play later. She's a halfling, yes. However, you have created 2
A sleeping potion.
healing potions. Herbalism. And I don't need to explain that to you considering you're an expert at herbalism, but let me explain to the group so they know how they work. Unlike regular healing potions, these are made entirely from natural ingredients. As a consequence, these healing potions are magic-free, unaffected by dispel magic, cheaper, and simply speed up natural healing. These potions restore 1 HP 1 HP every minute. for a number of minutes depending on your hit dice. Those are actually pretty good.
Wow, bio potion.
Very effective after healing.
So I got a
After
question.
fighting.
Yes.
Can I, because it's like two questions, because I think that, you know, running around with 2 kobolds on my shoulders the whole day, I should get some level up in strength, but if that's not in the D&D stuff, it's okay.
Richard, you get sore shoulders.
Fuck!
But second question, go ahead.
Because Ebenezer's a halfling,
Yes.
and she seems to does not weigh much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could I hand the kobolds to like Herman and Ponsalfi so they can carry the kobolds? So I could like Ebenezer could be like in the, like you know like a little children in a like an infant in a in the sleeping bag, and I just put the sleeping bag on my back like with some rope, and Ebenezer can sleep while we're walking.
Sure. I think that's hilarious, but yeah, you can carry her. You can carry her so that she can sleep tightly in your... Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I need. Okay, I'm waiting to wake up. Okay.
That's amazing. Okay, it's the morning. Every one of you guys wake up refreshed. The fire is still burning, considering Ebenezer took good care of it.
What about the wolves? Also, how long did it take to turn all the wolves into food? The entire night? Or did you get some rest?
No, Herman got some rest as well. The only person who didn't was kind of you.
Alright.
However,
How much meat do we get from that?
I need to test something. I will put you back into the test map. I'm sorry.
At 2 heights as well.
I'm still dreaming. Oh, I'm dreaming of Ponsalfi and 3 acid torch guy.
Okay, yeah, this should be a good number. Okay, because I need to adjust for every one of you guys how far they can see.
I'm kinda confused. I gotta dream of Ponsalfi.
Lewd.
I question my sexuality right now.
Okay, the halfling you see not as far as the others. Sorry, you're not as tall. But it's morning, so you can see rather far.
You do realize that it does not really depend on your height all too much.
Yeah, but it's rocky environment. You only see
Okay,
20
fair,
feet less
fair.
as they do. It's very far-sighted.
Could I still climb up a tree with Ebenezer on my back? Because I could do
Sure.
that with... Oh, cool.
And there we are.
Whoa, what? I'm... Blah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I
Also,
guess we'll...
he never asked me whether I'm fine with it. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm still sleeping right now.
You're not somewhere in someone's backpack.
You're not like... Gotcha! Skedoodle, skedoodle.
Before you guys ask, I have one thing. In the bottom left of the map, I quartered up a little triangle where I store characters that are not yet.
Yeah, just in case we see them.
You can't see them, but you
Yeah.
will see a little triangle that is black. So that's where the characters are stored.
Okay.
Hashtag debug. Anyway, go on.
Okay, as I wake up, I say, I mumble, "Good morning, Steven." You're still asleep, you fucking doofus. And, yeah, I get up and I take a little walk and I go, and pee into the puddle.
Okay.
Hey, I need to pee. I'm a dragonborn.
You didn't adjust your HP.
I did. Why did it? Oh. I didn't press enter. Oh my gosh.
Alright, everyone's awake now? Or the others not?
I'm awake.
I'm awake.
I'm awake.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
I forgot to dress myself, so I'm going to...
Well, it's good you finally wake up because I could really need some rest now, so I'll go get some sleep then too.
But
Yeah.
Ebenezer, we must move on. You can't just sleep here.
Well, that's
It would
nice
be
for you
fine
to
if
say.
he stays here. I say.
Which, Ebenezer, I got an idea.
Sure, what is it?
You know, we got some sleeping bags, and, you know, I'm used to, yeah, to drag bodies around. We could just put you in a sleeping bag, and then I would put the sleeping bag on my back, so you could sleep while we're advancing our adventure, if you would like to.
What the
we
hell?
could
Who do
send
you
out
think
our
I am?
dwarf.
Just some child or what? I mean,
It's not because you're a child. You know, we need you in a good shape. No, and we could clap two flies with one fly clap. I don't know.
kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, we could kill two birds with one stone. Like, you know, we got you with us. We don't have to be afraid what you're doing. Prince Alfie could.
I guess.
Prince
yeah,
Alfie
beggars
could.
can't be choosers, so just. I'm fine, whatever.
I repeat, Richard.
Yes.
It might be a better idea to make our stealthier friends here look around first for the giant, or any hints where he is, while the rest stays here.
But you know.
That may include you.
Okay, I have a plan where I have to go. Ebenezer can sleep on the ground now. We'll pick her up later.
Alright.
Prince Alfie, I'm very sorry for the wolf in your sleeping bag, but you just went ahead and just started sleeping in my sleeping bag, and I needed a sleeping bag for the wolf so he wouldn't attack us at night. I'm very sorry.
That is no problem. I can clean it out later.
Okay. I hope he did
But
not pee
I
in
have
there.
to ask you that if he tears it apart, please buy me a new one.
Of course, that's no problem. I assure
Also-
you, I would buy you a new one.
Whoever left over some sleeping bag, I get inside it and sleep.
I guess it's still mine, which is there.
And the game master says it's still warm.
Prince
Nice.
Alfie, you blah.
It's like sitting on a toilet that is already warm.
Okay, so I just say, guys, I'll lay Steven and Free Acid Gnome Kobold down here, and I just go scouting a little. Is that okay for you?
Maybe we should have a breakfast first. And I hand the cooked steak to everyone.
Oh,
Good morning, master. The
I
kobold
probably
say.
had enough
What?
time during my watch to get something.
Wait.
To eat.
oh. Steven?
My head. He says in Draconic.
Yeah, Steven, you're awake. Holy shit. What's up? How are you
I ignore
doing?
the commotion and tell to our dwarf. I think you might also want to go with Richard, just in case.
No, I won't consider company with this dwarf.
I told to Fenris, not to you.
I'm still
On
around
the other
here.
side of the fire,
I'm st-
while
The-
you are
the-
talking with your kobold.
The fire is not a soundproof barrier. I can hear you.
Still, how does our dwarf reply?
What did you say exactly? I was
That
drinking.
you might want to consider scouting out the area together with Richard.
Sure.
I'm attending.
Considering you might find any
I'm attending
traces
Steven.
of the giant.
Well, I got those meat stuff. Steven.
Mein Mund war voll, sorry. I mean, my mouth was full.
That was she said.
Yes?
Are you hungry?
The kobold nods.
I reach into my pocket, into my backpack, and I give Steven the one piece of meat from the two I got from the other Richard.
Okay. And he gives one to the other one, who doesn't talk, but takes the meat and
Oh,
eats.
he's awake. Okay. Okay, because I don't know your name. Steven, does he have a name?
Even shakes his head.
Okay, I will call you. Jeremiah.
Oh god! And Jeremiah just looked upward with big eyes, eating.
Okay, guys, so what have you been up to in this freaking mine? Just you can tell me. You know, I don't want bad blood.
And they just stare at you.
Like, what kind of stare? Is it like a, like,
Clueless.
are they, I'm just curious.
Clueless.
They were kobolds in a mine. They live in a mine.
Oh,
they
you
are
said clueless. Okay, I was just trying to.
I have a little penis in my mouth, okay?
Yeah, okay. Hi, Max.
Alex, out of character, did you fucked up my vision or?
Could be. No,
Okay.
you can see very far now because it's the day.
Yeah, but in a. What?
Yeah, you very far.
Pardon?
Yes?
I say in common language. Look at that! Look who's waking up already! And I show
So
him.
they may meet their trial soon.
Well, yes, but just appreciate that Stephen and our new friend Jeremiah are not friends, slaves. They can understand me. They're just awake right now, and they don't seem to be aggressive.
They are still a wild creature that likely ate human meat.
You don't know
Proof
that.
of that.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Herman.
Still, we have to consider it.
I like that you're the kind of guy who says, like, guilty until proven innocent. But it's you're innocent unless proven guilty.
Not
A
in this
wild
land.
creature is still a wild creature, and one has to expect wild acts from it.
Xeris, by the way, you know that I'm not from this land. You know
Yeah,
that
I
I'm
know.
from far away.
I know.
Okay. I say, bullshit.
From a special land.
Barbie's Wonderland. And I just eat the meat which Herman gave me, and I just sit down with the kobolds, and yeah, I just look clueless into their eyes as well, just to fuck with them.
Also, we just skinned and butchered 2 wolves. Shouldn't we have enough meat for days?
I gave you a lot.
Herman got everything.
Where do I look
Herman
that
has
up?
it.
I
All
handed
of it.
one piece to everyone.
Yeah, he gave 1 piece to everyone, so I'm just eating it right now.
Same.
Well, when he did that, I had put that in my backpack. And another that he gave me, I just ate. During the night.
So, Stephen, I got a plan for you and Jeremiah. What about you two will join our ranks, and we shall let you alive?
And Stephen nods.
He just... Okay. Just promise me no betrayal.
And Stephen nods again, this time even more than before.
Can I make an inception? Was it perception?
No,
Insight?
inside, yeah.
Okay.
I see that
Fuck!
he's trying to do something
You believe them.
to the kobolds, and I'm watching closely.
Pon, what's the problem, Pon? I'm just talking to my new waken up kobolds. You know, it's mine.
They still have a trial to go through, and if you release them here, I can guarantee you they will run away.
I turn to Stephen and start speaking in Draconic. Stephen. You won't run away from me, won't you?
And he shakes his head.
I say, Stephen, you know there's a fire behind you. You know what happens when I'm near fire, don't you?
And he nods.
So don't fuck with me, Stephen, okay?
And he nods again.
And you, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah stares.
Okay. He stares at me. It's okay. Okay. Because they are most likely still tied up because I didn't free kobolds. Pon.
Yes?
Tell him in common because you know I have to switch languages. Would you mind taking care of those fellow creatures, koboldish creatures right here? My koboldos?
I shall look over them while you are away.
Okay.
I will not let come harm to them until their trial.
That's good to hear. So stand up and because I finished eating my meat. And I scatter around like. Is that speed fine for you?
Sorry again.
Is that speed fine for you while I'm scattering the area? Like.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Herman,
Yes.
thanks for the meat.
You're welcome.
I say to our dwarf, you might consider following him. Just in case. Victor?
And
Hmm?
while you're talking,
Sorry. I was typing.
you suddenly
What
hear a
character?
big impact coming from the north. Like a big boom.
What the fuck was that?
Does
I
that
rush.
wake me up?
Sure.
I
It-
rush
it-
towards the tree.
It sounded like something was hitting the ground.
I
Very strong.
climb up the tree.
How long did I sleep?
I would say an hour.
Alright.
Can I climb up the tree, please?
No.
Oh, guys, what's going on? I'm trying to sleep.
No.
Oh no, was it acrobatics or was it dexterity?
That was acrobatics.
Okay. So I failed to climb up the tree. I guess.
You can try again.
Okay.
Herman, what's going on? I'm trying to sleep.
I have no idea. I cannot see anything.
Oh,
Let's
well.
relax and wait for the others.
Right, I'll go back to sleep.
And you have a little more vision now.
Well, that's the same vision I had before that.
You had more. I added 100 feet more.
But that's.
If you don't see what changed, that's fine. Then you can do a perception check. If
Okay.
and you notice that there suddenly is a javelin in the wolf in front of you, or rather in the north, that wasn't there before.
Shit, it's big javelin, I mumble to myself. And I climb down the tree. Whoop.
Uh-oh. You know the game. Okay.
I just
No.
wiggle down like
Let's just
Dong.
say that you drop the last 5 meters, but you don't hurt yourself. But the others noticed that you couldn't climb down a tree.
Guys,
Yes.
I'm sleeping.
What
Is
happened?
everything okay?
there's a bridge
You tell
up.
us.
Sorry, guys. I was just like climbing down a tree like a master. I was-
Yeah.
Sure.
There,
okay.
What
there-
happened?
there's a bridge to the north, and there's a wolf. And there's a freaking huge javelin in him. And I don't know what, but I guess that noise could have something to do with that.
How? From which direction did it get hit?
I don't know. He could have, he was standing, the wolf, I guess, and he got hit, so the javelin does not really say where he got hit from, because he could have, got hit from anywhere.
No, I pointed it in the perfect throw direction. The Game Master whispers.
Oh, my prayers! The gods have heard my prayers I sent because of you, Ponsalfi. It was from
No.
the northwest.
Yes. Okay, go on. Like,
There might be. Then there might be the giant's lair.
Well,
Why does he throw javelins at wolves?
maybe he's just a funny guy. Shall I go
while
and
you
visit him?
talk, you hear another impact. Sounding very close like the first one, but less flashy, and it sounds like it's coming closer, as well as making the ground just a little bit shaky. It's a huge javelin after all.
Can we see where it impact?
I just climb up the tree again.
What the fuck?
Because what I was asking is because this area was not visible for me, which was visible from this direction, but not from this.
Yeah, the bridge is somewhere in the way.
No,
I
this
dragged the bound
area.
up kobolds into
This-
a bush.
Ah, yeah. Yeah,
This
sorry,
was
I
not
didn't.
visible.
Yeah, I didn't make it
Okay, I'm
visible to you again.
I'm running back to the.
Well, I cannot make this area visible because game limitations.
Can't you just
Um,
set me up there then, quickly?
No, because then you would see other stuff I don't want you to see. The javelin didn't land into the.
Okay. And down again. Nice. Woof.
With a backflip.
Yeah, with the back.
I told the Richard, I'm hiding your kobolds. And put them into a tree while making the silent
But
motion with my finger.
separate them from the
Steven
wolf.
nods and places his hand onto the other kobold, squeezing his mouth shut as well. So
You should
it
acknowledge
looks like they
that.
understand.
You should acknowledge that. They are smart.
That's why they get punishment by a judge and not by execution.
Exactly.
Con,
They have minimum intelligence. Yes, what happened?
There was like, this fucking tree is so huge. Can you hide the wolf? I go scout the area.
I dragged the wolf into another bush
Okay, I go towards the bridge.
to hide him.
And as you walk towards the bridge and onto the bridge, no, onto the bridge is fine.
Okay, because I was so fast, I was thinking it.
Yeah,
was not.
sorry about that. Well, actually, that's your fault.
Why
the
can't I
ju-
see to the left and the right of the bridge?
Game limitations. Sorry.
What kind of game limitations?
It's a
That's-
weird.
That's
shadow
not a
system.
build bridge, it's just rocks
I
over a
know,
tree.
It's only 2-dimensional, not 3-dimensional.
Yeah, but-
So
but
you can't
you-
see over the edges.
Let's pretend that you can see over the edges, and that to your left is a javelin. As you walk onto the bridge to the right, suddenly a javelin slams into the ground, and you can see smoke coming from the position where it was slammed in. It was slammed in really hard.
What the fuck is happening here? What the?
And
Can I do?
being so close, you hear a a loud growl, rather loud to the south, to the northeast, west. God damn it, northwest, while the group can also hear the growl, but a little bit quieter.
Holy shit! Oh, there's a deer. Okay. Can I stealthily move forward? Can I try that?
You can do a stealth check if you want
Okay.
to.
I want to do the stealth check, but I won't. I will still try to stealth move my way up there and scout.
Oh no, that's fine. The stealth check is just determine how good you're doing it, not if you're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So do slow steps and walk where you want to walk.
Because I want to go to this direction. This. Yeah. Shh. Oh shit!
Over to Fenris and ask, what is happening?
And you hear another impact,
You
very
see,
loud to the west of you, but you cannot see where it hit, followed by another rather angry and loud growl.
I don't know what Richard is doing behind the bridge,
I swiftly move over towards the bushes.
but Portsalfi, you see the javelin on the other side?
I
Someone
do.
is throwing these things. And I don't know
Well-
why. And at which target.
Considering one can only have so few of these giant things, that person might run out of them soon.
I take the javelin.
No.
Why no?
I mean, you can, but those things are heavy as heck.
Like,
Like, if you would... want
is
to
it like
take
a
one-
huge ass javelin which was shot by like a mounted arbalist?
I would say this one weighs with a metal tip at least as much as a tree log.
Okay, bye.
They're that big on purpose.
Okay, bye. Okay, I'm still moving.
Yeah, I can see you move.
The rest can do something else. I'm just moving right now. If something happens, Daddies will just interrupt.
And you hear a loud stampeding around. Cannot really determine where it's from, considering it's just the floor. But you also hear something slamming into something, followed by another growl and some. I think it sounds like wind, but artificial wind, so to say. Like something moving really fast.
Oh, like, you know, like, Doppler. Wow.
I guess.
Okay.
And once again you hear a loud growl from the northwest, followed by a banging against the wall. And I
Can
guess
see
you
him.
can see. You can see.
I can see him. Okay.
What you can see from the distance, at least, is a large, somewhat bloody, somewhat seemingly very broken. Oh, whoops.
Guys, should we follow him? Us in the group?
Where are you?
Ogre that is running around in circles and is slamming against the walls,
Which I can see pretty.
attacking randomly around him. He looks really angry
Okay, I just go up this.
and really hurt.
I go up this mountain. Oh,
I'm sorry.
But there's something here. I want to investigate.
I mean,
I-
you can already see what that is.
I picked this shit up!
Okay, it's 10 gold pieces.
Woo! Got it. Remove.
And while you're doing that, stop for until I tell you to. And we go back to what the group is doing
I
with
can't
the
see shit, that's so fucking
loud screaming. Yeah, let me adjust
I
that.
tell to Fenris, I don't think we should follow whatever he is doing. He ran out on himself. He's either confident enough that he will succeed or stupid enough to think that he will succeed.
Thank
Either
you, that's
way,
enough. That's enough.
it shall be his
Thanks.
own choice. Let's just hope he gets back here.
Still a member of our party, so I don't know.
We still should probably look out.
I mean, something is throwing huge javelins, at least.
Let us watch it from over here. If anything happens, we might be able to run and hide in the bushes here.
Can we see something from them here?
I mean, can you?
I can see.
I should
So-
have set it up in a way that you can only see what your character is seeing, right?
Okay, then I can see him, but not.
I can see some buildings or something like that off to the northwest. I whisper to Fenris.
Can I make a perception check? To see if I can see Ponsalvi?
I mean, if you can see them, you can see him.
Yeah, okay, so then I just cower behind, I just stay behind the bush and I just wave to him very aggressively. Like in a don't follow me way.
I mean, how are you
I
doing
nod
it?
and
I'm standing
change
behind,
bushes.
I'm standing behind the tree.
I'm hiding. Here.
Okay. Do me a stealth check, Victor. Don't just say you're hiding. I want to see how good you're hiding.
Yeah, I'm a ranger. I'm just sneaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just still
How
have
good
to...
are you sneaking?
Where's my stealth? There.
Okay.
Oh. And I wait here for something happens. And watch the scene.
In case anything happens, I cast Thaumaturgy on myself on a regular basis in case I need to scream for Herman and Ebenezer.
Also, I'll draw my longbow, short bow. I don't know how many range do I have, at least to use my longbow.
I think you need like a 120, but I would say you might be able to hit. But unfortunately, here's a wall.
Yeah, that was not what I meant. I just asking
I would say you
when
would
it
need
makes sense to use the longbow and when it makes sense to use the
120.
short bow. So at 120 and above, I should use the longbow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you hear another growl, a scream, and another hit of a javelin right here.
I'm still waving
Right, where?
towards Ponsalvi to signal him, don't follow me.
Ponsolfi, you feel the shockwave enough that it bumps you a little bit backwards.
I quickly rush back a few meters and hide here.
I'm still waving like, no, don't fucking come over here.
I nod and make a open palm wave to signal him I won't follow you. And give him a wave to get
And-
back.
As you're waving,
I'm behind it. I'm behind
yeah,
the
yeah,
bush.
yeah. Never mind. Lucky you. Okay. I would say he can't see you. Oh, what are you going to do? That looks clearly like...
Can I climb down a wall?
Sure.
I'm going
Even
to
jump?
regret. I'm going to regret this. I'm moving so behind the bush so you can't see me. Still can. I don't get why I can still see him because I'm behind that bush, but the bush is not
Because-
fully.
You can
Oh, okay.
look through... Like, I would have
Altitude.
needed to map everything.
No. I can see through the bush like he wouldn't see me through there, and he wouldn't see me. I wouldn't see him through there because of the. Yeah. differences in the height. And I tried to climb down the wall right there. I don't know if there's a wall. I
Give me
can't
an
see.
acrobatics check.
Oh shit! I'm going to fall.
And you climb down.
Yes, thank you. Oh, what? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. I'm stealthily. Okay, I don't. Yeah, I'm still stealthy because I don't know if there's something else. And I'm just. Can I pass this river?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
shallow.
Okay, because I was thinking because of the stones.
That's why you
yeah.
can see the stones there.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can pass.
That's just why I wanted to go over there. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop.
And as you see the deer is moving away. Jump, jump, boop.
Okay, so now you need to guide me because I want to. Oh, I can just go right here.
Yep.
Okay. Huh. That was easy.
Herman, what are you doing?
I'm staying back at the campfire. I'm looking over Ebenezer and the kobolds.
Good.
I'm still sneaking, you know. Psst, Pon! Shouldn't be like, because I was, I don't know. No, doesn't matter. There's a fucking ogre thing like over there, and it's smashing against the wall. I don't know the reason, but it's fucking huge. It looks like he had a really rough time, and I don't think he would be friendly towards us. He seems like he lost his mind.
I whisper
Where is
extremely
my man?
quietly because I currently have 3 times the loudness of my voice.
Just
Yes.
So
I would also like to
Any case,
point
we might
out
better.
something I wanted to make clear, but apparently Chewbacca didn't notice. It's wounded.
yeah, I said he had a rough. He looks like he had a really,
Okay.
really rough time. That's like
Okay.
no. I don't have to say like he has very much blood on him.
Anyway, I whisper to Richard. In any case, we might better wait out until he's out of javelins, just in case. If those things hit any one of us, we are done for.
That sounds like a good idea because I don't. But we should take something. We should mind the bridge because that would be the only way
I
for
have
him
an
to get to
idea
us.
to distract him. I can direct his attacks probably by making the thunder sounds.
So if I go
around here.
back sneaky, I don't need another stealth check, right?
No, you're already stealthing.
Can I ask you a question, Xadis? Would
What?
it be okay if if Yorin would just speak normally because of the headsets?
Yeah, if he wants to.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
mean like immersion stuff. All of that.
Give me 1
just
sec.
because
Just say I
we are-
whisper very, very quietly and renew dramaturgy every minute.
Yeah,
So-
because via TeamSpeak, it's like sounds really creepy and
Richard, did you saw something? I just saw ruins from the direction where the javelins came from.
The dwarf again. Yes.
Anyway, I move.
I saw an ogre. He's very bloody. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just smashing his rock or something against the wall. And I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but we need to be concerned about the javelins, which I guess he's not throwing. I guess somebody is using the javelins to defend himself from the ogre.
I hide in this bush and use the thaumaturgy on the other side of this river? Question mark. On maximum range, and use it to make a thunder noise.
So really loud thunder noise.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
You hear a loud scream by an ogre and some stampeding, but no javelin is flying.
I immediately head back through the bushes if to hide deeper in.
What have you done?
Distracted him.
Distracted?
How the fuck are we not supposed to get around him?
And you
He can
hear
see.
some angry stampeding. And when you can see him, he doesn't care about anything. He rips through bushes, takes like he looks angry, and you can see the giant stampeding towards the thunderous noise and picking up the one javelin, and he just throws it right here with a loud bang, and you can hear him growl angry.
Why does he throw it there? I made the noise around here.
Yeah, he just,
He throws just in the direction.
you know, he
I
knows
guess.
only the direction. He does not know exactly where it came from. He's a fucking
Also-
stupid ogre.
Also, kind of look at him.
Von Sophie, what have you done? I whisper.
I say, you stupid fucking cleric, why the fuck do you pull this attention towards our direction?
No, he has no hiding spot. I whisper.
Are you fucking...
He's now out in the open.
Yeah, but we need to cross a fucking bridge to get over there, and... Oh, we have to cross
We
the
have
water.
all ranged weapons.
Yeah, but if he storms at us and we're at the bridge, where should we hide?
And while you're arguing, the ogre stampedes with his hands against his chest like a monkey and runs forward for the other javelin, coming closer and closer, and just
Holy
stampedes
shit.
over the
Guys,
bushes.
we need to do something. Maybe doing something in terms of not moving at all.
And you can hear him growling and looking into your direction with his one eye.
I
And
make
his-
the silent motion and
Uh,
do nothing.
1 second. I don't know why, but as you can see, after a while, his blood moves away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just remove it. We know he's
we
wounded.
know.
Yeah, you can have it. Yeah,
Okay, guys.
now, and you can see that there's a sword sticking in his eye socket where an eye should be.
Dwarf! Dwarf!
Yeah.
Just be useful for once. Pon?
Tell me how.
And it's time for everyone who participates in the fight
Wait,
to roll for initiative.
I can't fucking tell him what to do. The fight just starts.
You
like,
can
I'm
you
just
can finish what you're saying, but then the fight
shoot.
starts.
I was about to say that fucking Fenris should shoot an arrow into his fucking other eye, and that would initiate the
Pilot.
fight.
That's the fight initiative.
Okay, so
So I shoot.
can he shoot there? Can he shoot? Because I was about to tell him to shoot him.
As soon as his round starts.
What the fuck? This is
That doesn't make sense.
That-
He's not aware of being in combat. There's no initiative to be made by him.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't knew where we are. He just...
I said he looks at you.
You say he looked at the bushes, and as he was doing that, I was telling him to shoot him, but you just stopped me, and he's... Okay, guys. There are two perspectives. Maybe he's throwing the javelin right at us, and
And I'm back.
we were too late. So, initiative. Oh, fuck.
But he didn't even pick up the javelin yet.
Yeah,
I
but
said he
that...
goes there to grab it, and picking up such a
Wow.
javelin takes time. Stop arguing about
Yeah, yeah.
everything. Holy crap.
I'm sorry.
5, 17. Herman is
Sushi?
13. Ibonitha? I guess you have 0 Ibonitha.
Well,
because
wouldn't-
Ibonitha is sleeping. She can
Yeah.
join when she wakes up.
Would Herman be
I think
still in
no.
the fight because he does not even know that we're fighting?
I mean, I still have
Oh yeah,
my
true.
initiative roll, but I just skip my turn and for as long as I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
you two are not in the fight because Herman does not know we are fighting over here.
Remember, I've thaumaturgy on me to make my voice 3 times louder. If I scream,
Yeah.
they will hear.
Oh yeah, they will. Give me 1 second, I need to roll for initiative.
It's crossbow time.
Okay. Actually... Whoops. Need to... Oh!
I guess the ogre has... Just remove the... Oh, okay. Oh, I see the knife.
Okay. I need to only have the ogre. Not the blood.
The blood is fighting. It's corrupting us.
Okay. Considering player characters are first, look at that! You can shoot him before the round starts. Sophie, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I first of all use how was it called? Bless on the 3 of us in the bush.
Show me the spell.
Hold up. Why is it?
Cool. Yep.
What? You bless up the 3 creatures of your choice within range, whether a target makes it.
Yeah.
Which
good.
means we get D4 on every attack roll.
Okay.
They are now
So
blessed.
I won't miss, and our hunter won't miss, and you won't miss.
Well, I still could miss. I could roll a 5 then.
Yeah, but it makes it a little less unlikely. Then I scream to the top of my lungs, Herman Ebenezer, get ready, fighting!
So
nobody's watching over my kobolds.
at turn is 11. And
No. Then I step out. Wait, how was my crossbow range? Oh,
Wait. Why can you do the spell casting and?
because I oh no. Oh, what is the range from a
Because I want it
crossbow?
so.
What was the range of a crossbow?
Pardon?
You can hit
Yorin?
easily.
Wait, isn't it's saying casting time is 1 action?
Yeah, he knows that. He cannot do it, but he just wants to check. Yes, you can hit that thing with a crossbow. You don't even need to. That's the distance that crossbow can easily hit.
Okay. In that case, I take a weapon attack with my crossbow as a bonus action. Because
Why?
I'm a war priest.
You Yes, you can. Still, motherfucker.
Wow.
But still, very good. Do me the attack roll. Or first the hit roll.
And I give it plus 10.
Why are you giving it plus 10?
Because I can do the good old channel divinity guided strike.
Give me 1 second. First of all, your spells are on your feats are not on your character sheet. Big boo on you.
Because it ain't a spell.
It's a
No
feat.
idea where the fuck to put that.
In the features and traits,
Yes.
there it should also be. There. Scroll down where your ritual casting is.
Ah.
Not on your bio. Stop changing it. Bottom right corner. Put everything in there for the next time.
Okay.
But okay, so it's a 17, so you hit, roll me for damage. 6 damage. And the bolt flies through the air, hits the ogre into his left shoulder, and he growls even more angry towards the group. There's no sign of him being incredible in pain, just in pain. Not sick. And it's Fenrir's turn.
I got one question.
Yes.
What exactly is a bonus action? How it's
A bonus
supposed
action
to
would
work
be
exactly?
something as a bonus onto your character. So
That means if I want to use my Hunter's Mark, which has a cast time of 1 bonus action,
yes,
I
you
can
can
do that.
and do your attack.
So
yes.
bonus action just means it's a bonus.
Yes.
What is Hunter's Mark doing exactly? Does it do something for us or only for Victor?
Victor can link it.
How can I link the
Just click on
skill?
it in your. Just click on the skill. And you will post it in chat. Oh no, there's so eine Sprechblase, genau.
Oh wait,
Oops. Let me.
I can't link
Isn't
the
there
skill
like
somehow.
you choose a green.
Oh, okay. It's just for me, I guess.
Okay.
So
So I put my Hunter's Mark on him.
and roll it once because I don't consider the earlier rolls. It was just a testing around to make it appear. So roll me now the actual Hunter's Mark roll.
Wait, somehow open the options of the skill. I want to close them. Ah, okay, yeah.
Okay. And so every action from you now. Ow, 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 ow. Takes 4 hours more from the enemy's life points. So go ahead. Roll your attack roll against the very angry looking ogre.
It shouldn't pop up every window. There it is. Character sheet. So, where's my crossbow? There it is.
That's a hit.
Oof. 16 damage.
Plus 4, yeah. That's 16
yes, not
damage.
1d4 he must roll.
1d6.
No, 1d4.
You deal an
But
extra
that
1d6 damage
An
to
Oh,
attack
no.
roll,
Right,
not
my
the
stuff
damage
Is
roll.
on hit.
Yeah, my attack
Oh.
roll was 12.
It's
and
fine. You did 16 damage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it's
The
fine.
Hunter's
Don't worry
Mark.
about
The
it.
4 in the Hunter's Mark is the
Joran
extra
made a
damage you deal.
mistake. Joran thought that the bless is actually the damage
no,
roll
I
that got
messed up,
increased, but it's the hit roll. So it's fine. Victor hit, so he didn't even need that roll. So he does 16 damage. Everything clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're doing the light crossbow, and the bolt swishes through the air and hits the ogre in his second eye. And he screams and reaches for his face and just looks absolutely flabbergasted.
I can see!
And as it's now the ogre's turn, he violently swings his arms around himself and tries to hit anything around him. It's Richard's turn.
Don't. Please.
I picked the shit up.
You want to throw something
Yes.
that is around the weight of a log of a tree.
It probably is more than yourself.
Okay.
Well, I love the idea. I would say no. Even though it's a
Herman
great
might
idea.
be able to,
Okay.
not you.
Can I
You-
then move back or shall I stay there? Then?
Yeah, no, you can move back.
Okay.
It's not like your character. It's like, I moved you. Oh, I cannot pick that up. Obviously, your character knows that you cannot pick
Okay.
this up. It's way too heavy.
Okay, I go behind this rock. I take out my crossbow.
Yeah.
I lay the crossbow onto the rock to fix my aim so I can hold steadier.
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
And I try to shoot the ogre.
His balls.
Knee.
To the knee. Oh my god.
That,
I would
used to
normally
be an
say-
no. That's not
Okay, let's-
because of a meme, because I want to shoot him into the knee so he
You
is-
want to capture him.
No, I
Yeah,
want
we
him to
all
fall
know.
down so I can behead him.
I mean, okay. So normally, like we established before, Victor, that if you want to hit a particular spot on the body, you can do that, but it would make it harder. This said, considering he was smart enough to say he's using the rock to make his shoot steady, I will not apply this penalty.
And because
You're also blessed.
yeah, I'm blessed. So wish me luck, guys.
I'm wishing you luck.
Oh, fuck you.
You're very lucky you're blessed. Roll me damage.
And you need to remember he got a bolt into his knee.
Well, it's a bolt. It's not super big, but
You know what happens when you got a bolt something in your knee?
yes, it hurts. I know that's not the answer you're saying. Okay. You hear so the bolt hits the ogre. It doesn't hit the knee, it hits the thigh. But it's enough to bring him down onto one knee. And
Woo! I'm excited.
you cannot ask him out. And well, he's just incredible mad. Like, it's good that you try to take him out from the range, because he's like swinging his arms left and right like an absolute maniac. He will demolish anything that would come close. And considering Ebenezer, Scrooge, and Herman have just been shouted to, it's now Herman's turn.
Wonderful. So I walk closer. That should be about 30 feet, I guess. And I throw a javelin at the ogre.
You note his javelin. Okay. Roll me damage. No, roll me. That would be a little. Hey, you hit.
Oh, beautiful.
Roll me a javelin. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
You did not rage.
No.
Good. I was about to say. You're going to. Okay. And you hit the ogre into his other shoulder while he's already kneeling, and
Which shoulder?
the other shoulder, so the one that wasn't hit before. So
The right
he,
one.
yeah, so he moves his shoulder back a little, and it's like barely able to keep his body upright.
Is it just a free acid stone or did he drop that stone?
Which stone?
The stone in his hands. Is it just a free acid stone? The free acid ogre stone.
Oh,
stone.
it's already it's with the model.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to
And-
grab that and kill him with that.
Ebenezer, it's your turn.
Freeze his blood!
How far can I walk or run or dash or whatever?
Dash
30
6.
feet.
Wait, actually no, because you're small. You cannot go that far.
You got that movement speed in your character
Uh,
sheet.
You can dash 20. You can dash 50, and you can walk 25.
What does? Oh, that's speed. Just okay. So dashing takes up everything, right?
Yes, but you can dash and cuddle with Ponsolfi. I feel like a dating sim is occurring. Who's going to be senpai?
We're getting Tinder right here.
That's my turn.
Okay. And now I
Do I still have enough time to say something?
Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
And we go back, and it's Ponsofi's turn again.
I yell ogre, and because I don't want anyone to lose the bonus from bless, including me, I just go for another crossbow attack.
Oh, you're concentrating on your bless.
Actually,
Good. Very smart. And with your +4, yeah, you're hitting. And you do 7 damage, hitting the guy in the chest. Well, guy, maybe girl. I'm not sure. It's pretty broken by now. And you
well,
can
no shit.
see how the ogre moves forward, like growling, blood emerging from his lips, dripping down onto the ground. He's pretty done. Herman.
Oh, why got I?
Me again?
Yes.
How come?
Because Xerxes restarted the turn order,
Yeah.
which will...
I put
Okay.
you on the end because you were screamed in, but now you have the initiative you rolled. So you do your turn again.
Well, then I throw another javelin.
Go. That's a hit. And that's right into his other knee, bringing him completely onto his knees, screaming in utter pain, breathing very painfully.
I like the fact that Zushi is able to talk to me twice and I can't even answer him.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Like I'm frozen in time, like, oh. Back to your question.
Fenris, it's your turn. I'm sorry, Chewbacca.
So, let's hope my hunter's mark and my crossbow will finish him. Why the hunter's mark appears in the weapon list?
Don't worry about it, because it's rolled. You hit, roll me damage. And with the final crossbow hit into his chest and into his heart, the ogre falls dead to the ground. With the earth shaking as the big beast breathes his last few breaths before it's dead.
Oh.
But that was definitely a good idea.
Considering that you made all your attacks hit, I agree.
So the ogre is dead now and the turn order is
You're
not
no longer
active.
frozen in time.
Okay. Ebenezer, there is an ogre. We are fighting him. Just stay in cover. And I just because guys. I approach from. I stand up. I just scream loudly, and I wanted because the move I wanted to do if I was in charge at fighting, I wanted to dash over to the ogre and behead him. So am I able to do that right now?
Sure.
Like. You know, because I was frozen in time.
While Richard rushes over the bridge to behead him, I shoot another crossbow bolt into him, just in case he is not completely dead.
Double tap. Good. Nothing happens. Except that you hit him. So
Good.
he doesn't even
Just-
move.
And you hear the
Just to make
sound
sure.
of my swords coming out.
I pick up my bolts. I lost.
And I want to behead him.
How do you
Wait,
pick up
before
your
he
bolts?
beheads him, I look at the ogre and figure out, is he a giant, is he just a regular ogre? Isn't that even a different thing? Where is he coming
It
from?
is.
Maybe does it look
Okay,
like
okay.
history, right?
I get what you mean. Okay. considering you're pretty good in that, and considering you roll pretty good, it's an ogre. It's not a giant, and you know that for sure. You also know that those are actually very violent creatures, and that's all you kind of need to know.
Do they come from these places?
Yes.
Are they common around here?
Yes.
I'm still beheading him because I was there first.
Okay, you're beheading him. Take some time. The others, what are you
Oh,
doing?
jeez, Richard.
Yeah.
I yelled, Richard. I know we need some proof, but still, after we're gonna burn that thing.
I
And
pull
I point at the
my
head.
bolt from his eye and his chest.
Herman,
Pardon? What again? Sorry. Victor?
I
Victor is
pull
collecting
my
his bolts.
I collect my bolt from his eye and his chest and wash them in the
Oh.
river.
I thought. Okay, I heard something else. Okay, all good.
I do the same with the javelins.
Okay, you all return them back.
I don't want my
I yell at
crossbow.
Ebenezer.
I want my
Yeah.
bow back.
Let us check out these ruins. The mayor's daughter is very likely to be there,
Let's go.
if she is still alive.
Oh, Xerxes?
Yes.
Please remove one crossbow bolt from my inventory because I won't pick mine up.
That's
I don't
that's
want
not
to
a
reach
giant
one star.
though. That was an ogre.
You can remove one yourself.
Okay.
That doesn't look good.
Guys, that was not a giant. That's just an ogre.
Maybe she should be carefully sneaking around.
Can I? How should I expect
Ask into the
the
group.
corpse?
Perception, I guess. Depends what you want to do.
No, I think it might be medicine, considering I want to tell whenever it's female or not. Or was.
Okay. I would still say either history. Well, medicine, I guess, is fine.
Can I investigate the area for Heinz? What lives here? Who killed the people on the table or something?
It's a bed.
I carefully peek into the tent.
I hate to say that, but the tent is kind of empty. It has a sleeping bag in it.
I take it.
You have one sleeping bag. A little big one, but you can make it work, I'm sure.
Do I notice the steps, the bloody ones?
I don't know, do you notice the bloody steps? I mean, if
What do I
they're
roll?
there, you notice them without checking. If there's something you need to check for, I will do a perception check.
Okay, flow.
Still,
But before you move, I just noticed I forgot something. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I know. Your head is off.
Huh?
by the way, is it female or not?
Oh, you all have so many questions. Calm down.
I just need to know if I finished beheading him.
Okay. You are finished beheading him, yes. The skeleton, you cannot tell if it's female or male, considering a lot of the bones are missing and kind of the complete lower structure is missing.
I yelled to Ebenezer, can you help me with this one? I cannot identify it. It might have been the mayor's daughter or not. Also, I look at the tent over there. I don't think that's the ogre's tent. It's way too small for that. What is your opinion on this one, Ebenezer?
I'm looking.
And Ebenezer as well. You think too many bones are missing to determine if it's male or female.
I can't really tell. Could be anything really. It's completely butchered up.
The
As
boner
for
is
the
missing.
as for the tent, do I need some sort of perception check or?
No, it's too small. This said, the blood is still fresh. It looks like just fresh blood, but there is no skin to be found, nothing.
Okay. Well, okay. Before I go on to the tent, yeah, I'm not really sure. I think this should be pretty fresh, though. I mean, it couldn't have died too long ago. It's definitely not decayed.
Considering why a tent is here,
Herman, if you want to do
it
something,
might have
say
been
it.
a lover. So
You want to
the
interrupt?
mayor's daughter might have went out here to meet her lover or something like that, who lived here.
I mean,
But then the ogre
the mayor
came.
never implied that. That was my thought, and I thought that when the mistress maid told us.
Go check the bush. Suspicious one.
By the way, what's that over here?
This said, 1 second. Herman, what are you doing?
I'm checking the suspicious bush.
Okay, what you actually see is leaves that are kind of piled up like a mountain. Do you want to remove them?
Yes.
And you can see
What's that?
bones and blood in a weird shape.
A heart shape.
Meanwhile, we rummage through the pile of stuff.
Meanwhile,
You
pictures.
see... Okay, wait. Guys, not everyone at once. So, what you can see between the belongings are a few just pure boring novels. The ledger of the city Gumprum.
Ledger? What's a ledger?
I definitely
I
pick
think-
that up.
The ledger, it's like the monetary his recordings of the city, if I'm not mistaken. You can see an oil lamp, some berries.
I take the oil lamp.
Okay, add it to your inventory. You have an oil lamp.
Is that
And
imperative?
you can find it in the compendium. I think lantern or oil lantern.
Oh, you need to actually. I always just when I add stuff, just type the name of whatever.
Oh, you
it
can
is.
do that as well, but it's also in the compendium.
How
Okay,
does
it's
that
still my
help? Why
line.
would I
Yes.
do it from the companion?
Because you then got the weight correct.
Yeah. You have the correct weight.
Okay, so where do I find this companion thing?
It's the eye on the top right. Fenris, not everyone moves at once.
I got a question. Why is the silk rope heavier than a short sword?
Because it's made out of silk and very heavy.
And
It's
it's 50 feet long.
Yeah, 50 feet is like
Yeah, but-
big.
But why are two short swords not that heavy? A short sword is pretty heavy.
No. Not
It's
as
metal.
big as a 50 feet rope.
15-meter rope.
That's nothing.
Probably thicker than your thumb. A thumb.
Which one?
Your
Both
small
of
one
them
between
together.
your legs.
Oh, you mean my shithole?
Oh, anyway. Herman, what are you doing?
I pick up the ledger.
You can't. There's a wall between you and the ledger. It was for the other group.
Consulting, what is that?
Oh. What? What is what? I was confused.
I mean, you see the ledger. You even took it.
I don't think it belonged to the daughter in any case. Why would something like this be here? Has someone been scouting out Gumprum?
I mean,
Unlikely.
what is it in the first place? What's written in there?
Can I skip through it?
Is that a GM question?
If there are any notes or something like that in it?
You can skip through it. Sure.
Just
what
to
do you
see
want?
if anything is additionally marked in there or something
Nope.
like that.
Just the normal money recordings of the city.
We should hold on to that and see if we
Yeah.
Isn't there anything written about coal in there? Surely there must be.
I'll look that up.
And you can see that there are monthly payments about coal, how much they sold, and you can also see that 2 months back, the amount of coal they sold is significantly lower.
Hmm. Well, what's to be expected that the amount of coal they sell drops if they have cobalt infestation in the mine.
Is there
But I
anything?
think we might let Richard ask how long these kobolds were in the mine, just in case. This is somewhat suspicious, at
Right.
least.
Is there anything unusual that they bought, maybe?
I hand over the book to Ebenezer. You might be able to look better through this than me.
Right. So do I roll
And I
anything?
go
Maybe
back
history?
to going through
No,
the
you can
pile.
just tell me if you want to look through it, and I will tell you if you see it.
I
It's a
mean,
book.
anything that I would find out of the ordinary for a count to acquire.
Um,
I don't know, artillery. You know, weird stuff.
you can see that a little bit of money was given to Richard every once in a while, but otherwise no. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Do I notice any spikes in the sheer amount of money being spent
No,
or
this
acquired?
said, while you look through it, what is our Richard doing?
So I wrote into the chat because I was not going to disturb anybody who's what they are doing right now, just out of character. And I took the head with me, and I'm checking out on my kobolds to see if Stephen and Jeremiah are still there.
Yes, they're still in the bush,
I hold
shaking.
I hold up the head and say, "Look what I found," and just shake it up a little bit, so make them scared, so they're less
Oh
likely
my
to.
god.
Yeah, I want them to
No,
be less
it's
likely
fine.
to. I want
just-
to establish my dominance.
Intimidate them,
Yeah.
yeah. And they just look at you completely baffled and scared. They don't know what they should say and just kind of move a little bit away from you.
How are they able to move away from me when they're tied up?
Well, you can like with your legs just a little bit like shove
Okay.
yourself away.
Okay, they are just okay.
It's
Is the wolf
clear
still
they
there?
don't like that.
Is the wolf still there?
Yes, the wolf is still there. You see that the sleeping bag is moving left and right, but otherwise no.
The wolves. Oh, sorry, I didn't clarify that while tying this up. The head of the wolf was outside, just so.
Oh, good.
Beneath the head, so the neck was everything beneath the besides the neck was tied in the sleeping bag, so his legs won't be able to do something. Because
Okay,
would
got
be
it,
irritated.
got it. Yeah, then he's not doing it. He's just like gnarling at you, but he's clearly alive and he's not. He didn't move away. This said, in the pile there is nothing else. Well, besides some paper, but it doesn't really look important.
Okay.
Then I look at the shelf.
It's empty.
Then I ask her, Harmon, did you find anything? What about you, Fenris?
There's a pile of bones behind the wall. It's a suspicious.
Can you show me?
They're in the bushes.
Okay. You know animals. Well, don't you, Harmon?
Oh yes, I do.
Can you tell if any of these are animal bones or are they human bones? Because that's definitely too many for one human, I would say.
Okay, DM, how do I check? Trade of animal handling?
Perception, history. I would say start with perception.
Can I roll medicine on that?
I mean, you can, but let me just tell what Herman sees. You see a pile of bones. Some of them broken in half, snapped. It doesn't look like they're very high quality bones. They're laying on top of what could be, for now, anything. You would kind of need to remove it, but that also means that you might destroy whatever is drawn underneath. And you can see, you cannot determine if it's animal, human bones. You just see like very old scattered bones.
Can I use animal handling to tell that?
Huh?
Can I use animal handling to tell that?
No. Just you had a bad perception roll.
No, I cannot tell what the bones are.
And to Sushi, you see that all of the bones in front of you are rather old. Very used, some of them already chipped, dried out, some of them miss any kind of flesh or remains. And in general, you think that all of those bones are at least 50 years old.
Guys, these old bones are really old. It's definitely not the same person that's on the bench.
Yes, far too many bones for that.
Can I roll? Is it Arcana or Religion for the symbol below it? If I can make anything from that out.
I would say religion.
Okay. God damn it!
I mean, you can clearly see that this is whatever below is magic. You can see that much. What it is, who knows? Oh, sorry, Fenris, I moved you a little bit.
I used the silence to move whatever, to pick up whatever I found.
Okay. You find the diary of someone. You would need to look into it to determine what. You also find a healing potion and a little bag, which you can open if you want.
Open.
You find a world map.
Oh, gimme.
You have it.
What is it that I find here at this bush?
Give me 1 sec. Which bush? Where are you?
To the east of the tent.
Oh, that was already picked up by Chewbacca. Was 10 gold pieces. I mean, you don't know. He might or might not, probably not share it with the team.
I look for Ebenezer while calling out for her. Ebenezer,
I'm over here.
do you have some tweezers or something like that in your medical kit?
Say that again.
Some sort of tweezers in your medical kit or somewhere else that I could use.
I would have to check. I opened the kit and is there?
I would say there are some tweezers, yes.
Alright, sure. Yeah, I happen to have some. What are you
Okay,
looking for?
wait a moment. And I take the tweezers. I want to look at whatever kind of symbol is under these bones.
Alright,
And
sure.
I don't want to disturb it, so...
I give him the tweezers.
And I head back to the bone pile. And start picking one after the other with the little tweezers, if they are small enough.
Yeah.
Hello,
Let's
guys.
see how
To
good
put them
you
to the
are
side.
with the picking up of the bones, and if you ruin anything, Roll me. Roll me an athletics check. Let's see if you destroy anything of the symbolism.
I
Shouldn't that
should
be
have
sleight
an
of
advantage
hand?
because I'm not just picking
Wait,
them up.
shouldn't that be sleight of hand anyway?
No.
Because I'm using tweezers.
What's athletic about that? I don't get it.
I also don't get it. And I extra went out of my way to pick up tweezers to carefully
And
lift one after
considering
the other.
Joran is doing it pretty slowly, considering his hand is a little bit shaking, this will take a moment. So the group can do whatever they want while
What do I
old
find here?
Grandpa Joran is with shaking hands removing the bones.
Herman!
What's to the west of the campfire? More stuff Dewey already picked up and...
Oh, yes, sorry. God damn it, you baka.
And... what's this?
A stump.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
What did I notice about this deer?
Give me a sec. Herman!
Yes, he said yes, I just was not going to interrupt Sushi. Herman.
No.
Are you busy right now?
No?
I'm
I'm just watching Sophie dig in the bones.
Okay. Because Xeris, because you said the sleeping bag was moving. I guess the wolf is getting awake slightly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be.
Herman,
Yes?
the wolf is waking up. I could need your help because you said you were a former farmer. You know your way around animals. Maybe we could try to tame him.
Alright, let's give it a try. Not all wolves can be tamed, but we can try.
Yeah, we can try because, you know, he got a good... I'm just moving and speaking to him while moving. Because, you know, wolves have a good smelling sense. So we can use that as an advantage for us.
While you move, Ebenezer, you're investigating the deer.
Okay.
Do you want perception?
No, you can tell.
Alright,
It
what's up
looks
with
like its belly was bitten open and something bit into its neck,
that?
making
Does it look
bleed
like
out.
wolf bites?
Yeah, it looks like wolf bites, yeah.
Alright. Are the antlers worth anything?
Good idea.
I mean, from the get-go, you would think so, yeah.
Sure, okay, well, in that case, I use my small knife
Oh no! Yes.
and cut them off. Like, not bloodily,
Okay.
I mean, you can do it in a proper way.
Yeah, it takes a while. So you're also busy. So Ponsofi, are you busy? Fenris, what are you doing? Are you
I'm
watching the
just-
old man?
Yeah, I'm watching the old man.
You don't want him to fuck
What
anything
the
up.
fuck he's doing there?
Herman and Richard,
Yes.
will you try to tame the wolf?
Yeah, Herman got some lead,
Yes.
so that's why...
Okay. Herman, do me
I
an
use
animal
stake.
handling check. Let's
Okay.
see how good you're.
I'm
being
lucky. I
careful.
use lucky to reroll.
Okay. Okay, so everyone is busy right now, and let's say that everyone is taking at least an hour to do what they're going to do.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Exactly,
standing
but you're watching.
And... Can I learn something from that?
Of course, you're
Oh,
looking at
nice.
it. You're not getting any skills, but
What?
you
Why?
get a better feeling from it. And after an hour of painstakingly removing the bones, this symbol is barely visible, but I would say Ponsofi can still make it out considering it's kind of his job.
It's his only job.
That's a pentagram.
And
Satan.
Ponsofi knows that this is used for the darkest kind of magic. or by edgy teenagers a few years into the future. But for now, for edgy blood magic. I mean, blood magic.
A symbol of blood magic. Who would do something like that? If that is true, then that means the mayor's daughter will be not just lost.
But damned into hell.
Yep.
Sorry, I wanted to play Paladin.
Or may have been sacrificed.
I find it kind of funny that Yorin is the one saying it's an ogre, not a giant. Guys, we're looking for a giant, and now he says, now he's making conclusions to the daughter.
So what are the others doing? Fenris, how are you going to react on... I mean, you kind of made it out half an hour ago that it's a pentagram, but Joran wanted to be sure, removing all the bones. How are you feeling about it? I'm sorry, Joran, but you rolled very low, and you wanted to be very certain.
Well, I also wanted to take care not to trigger some sort of blood ritual in the middle of it.
That as well, but Fenris can be snarky about it.
Can I investigate it somehow, or looking what is... If
Sure.
some connected with something in the area, or whatever.
How would you determine that?
I don't know. I'm asking for. I mean, I studied history.
Mm. Yeah. Take a look at it. Roll me a history check. Maybe you remember something about it. You can clearly see, yeah, this is absolutely blood magic, and from the symbol and the way that the bones were applied on it, you think it is used to summon skeletons. And it's a major spell, so it was multiple.
Okay. So, Sophie,
Yes?
seems like someone tried to summon skeletons.
Would explain
What?
all these bones. But why? And why here? And
That's what I
is
thought.
up with that ogre? Did he fight the people that tried to do the summoning here?
I mean, he was wounded at least, so... Where are the people who wounded him?
That is a good question.
Where are somebody else?
Am I done with the antlers by now?
I asking
Yes.
Consolfi.
So we're now going to Ebenezer. Yes, you're finished with the antlers, whatever.
And I pick them up.
Of course you do. You cut them off and then just leave them there.
I enjoyed that.
Oh no.
And yeah, being in the company with Richard turns you into the worst possible kind of halfling.
Yeah, he has. He
Can
does
I
that.
search for footprints?
You see footprints, but
But not from us, from someone else. Who...
you see bloody footprints to the north of you.
Yeah, that I know, but
Of what?
the area ends here, so I
Sure.
thought...
By the way, what do I have to roll for to know how to properly remove this symbol? So-
One after another. First,
Hmm?
Fenris, roll me a perception check.
Wow.
So you see the bloody feet, you follow it outside, and where they stop, you don't see anything. It seems that whoever stood there just stopped walking.
Can I
Goddamn warlocks.
touch the air in the area to see if someone is hiding with magic or something?
Considering your perception roll was so bad, no.
Alright, meanwhile I investigate the ogre, specifically the item stuck in his back.
Okay,
What is it?
You can see that it's a sword.
Alright, well, I try to pull it out.
And you pull out a sword with a golden handle.
Well, that's convenient.
Whoops.
I think I will keep it.
Wait, did I just delete it and now the... Okay.
And I look at it. Is it like, would I expect this kind of crazy, fancy item in this region?
No.
Okay. Can I discern any sort of region of making from it by the fact that it's probably kind of specific and
But from the looks of it, no, it is golden. But otherwise it looks standard army issued.
okay, but the blade is still intact?
This blade is silver, or not silver but steel. The handle, however, is golden, so looks very fancy, but has no combat difference than a normal
Right.
short sword.
Right, and are there still any bolts stuck in this guy?
In a size one.
Okay, well, I'll pick it up.
Add 1 bolt to your inventory. And with that, we turn to Herman and Richard, who try to tame a wild animal
Yes.
Did we succeed?
that seemingly disregards each and every one of your commands and continues to snarl and growl whenever you come closer.
Let's try again.
And I'm singing like, if there's not enough meat, you are all I need. And after saying need,
Oh no!
I look very seriously over towards Stephen and Jeremiah. Just, to intimidate them.
They just look at you being completely baffled. Like, completely, like, afraid. They're sweating, they're shivering. They don't have a good day.
Are you ill, boys?
And Stephen shakes his head.
Okay.
Herman, how are you doing with the wolf?
Oh, I tried to roll the animal handling again. Can I?
No.
Can I try something?
What do you want to try?
Yes. But
To come to the animal handling, to explain it, you try to teach the wolf, but from the looks of it, from the looks of it, he doesn't want to be taught.
okay, so I use my skills in speaking Druidic because I don't know what the fuck is up because they reacted to my Druidic speaking, and is the wolf looking at me right now, or is he just looking somewhere else?
He is growling at Herman.
Okay, so I'm just saying, hey, over here, in Druidic.
Hey, over here!
No, I'm just...
Half-Life 2
No, I
civilian.
understand, and the wolf is not reacting.
Okay, so I say, if you can understand me, show me, or you will die. And I want to, persuade him that I mean what I say.
Intimidate then, I guess.
Why should I intimidate him? I just want to... Okay, I can use intimidation, but I want to be like... I want to persuade him that I mean what I say, not like...
Well, isn't that
Don't. Now
intimidation?
you. No. Now you be scary. Now you be scared. He shouldn't be scared. He should know
He-
that I mean that I'm honest
well,
about
that
what
is
I'm saying.
scaring him, isn't it?
Surely that would, in any case, then be on an advantage roll because he's bound up, he's beaten up, and his capturer is standing right in front of him.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
I just want- I
roll
just
an
want-
advantage.
Intimidation?
No, persuasion. Come
Okay.
on.
I got you 1 point.
Thank you.
The wolf is not reacting.
Okay, it's a wolf. I take out my sword.
Mm.
Is he reacting?
He growls at you, but at Herman, but Herman is closer to him.
I take out my sword and I come near.
And he also starts to growl at you.
And I say, I always do what I say I do. In Druidic.
Mm. And
Nothing?
he snarls at you.
So still nothing.
Well, before it was like a grrr, but now it's like a louder.
What to do?
We will come to you, Pansofi. It's just annoying when so many people are.
Yeah,
Split.
because we're so split up. Herman?
Yes.
Shall I kill the wolf or shall we try something? Shall we try more?
There's not much we can do.
Hey, Fenris.
Hey.
Look,
And
the sword that was...
sorry, but it's slowly Pansofi's
Wow.
turn.
Okay, I just hold the sword onto his neck. I'm not cutting him. I'm just holding it. Is
He's
he's still snarling?
louder even now. Like it sounds like he would bite you any moment if he could. And while you do that,
Officer.
Pansofi.
Yep.
Your turn.
How do I remove that symbol properly? Do I know that?
Yes, you know that rituals can be washed away, or at least their effect dimmed by a lot of salt.
Do I have salt?
You're a cleric, of course you have salt. You're born in salt.
Then I salt it then I salt it to weaken it.
But you can hear and even feel how the magic is disappearing as the symbol breaks apart. Good job, you did cleric stuff.
Okay, then I take the bones to the ogre.
Okay.
The old bones.
Fenris, look at this sword. Have you seen anything like this? It looks military grade, but...
Yeah, but I don't know from where it came. Did you find anything else that helped
Yeah, there's
us?
a bolt here. I think that's yours.
Oh.
Oh no, wait. Do you even have a crossbow?
I have. And
Okay,
I
then
collected my
there.
bolts already, so I
I
don't
found
care.
this
I
one
take
in
it.
the thigh. There you go.
Might
Thank
be
you.
one of mine in any case, I say.
Also, Fenris. Oh yeah, sure. Well, you. Sure.
Then I give the ball to Consolfi. What did you say?
What about the stone he's carrying? Wait, actually, is he carrying a stone or is that free asset? Xedis.
Huh?
What about the stone?
That's he's not carrying a stone, no.
Oh, okay. What about the stab wound? Is it like way high up or is it normal human?
It was in his eye.
Oh, I thought it was on his back. Okay.
No. The sword was in his eye. Just say it.
How did anyone get up that high to stab him in the eye?
Is said, Joran? Just say what you're doing.
Okay. I sprinkle some holy water on the old bones and then wash them while reciting prayer. So, just to make sure they weren't turned undead, they will be somewhat cleansed at least.
Mm.
Sophie, what the hell are you doing?
Honoring the dead, just in case. Even if these are not human bones, they were sullied by some sort of ritual. So, at least
Ritual? What
taking
do you
care
mean?
of them this way might
What
bring the
ritual?
soul some rest.
What do you mean by ritual?
Under the bones in the north, on the other side of these ruins, there was this bone pile, you remember? Under it was some circle for for some sort of blood magic ritual.
Hmm. So, who would have done something like that?
I do not know, but most likely and probably whoever that mayor's daughter wanted to meet.
Isn't that kind of stuff forbidden?
The game
Absolutely
master says yes.
punishable with death.
And she knows that too. My character. Or.
Everyone knows, yeah, blood magic
Okay.
is kind of a big no-no.
Okay. Well, maybe we should go to the others. Assuming you're down here with your bones. Or actually, guys, I look at the javelin. What is it made of?
Wood with the steel tip.
The steel tip might sell.
Yeah,
I
probably
don't
would.
think we can carry the entire thing.
I have a plan. I use... Okay, how do I do that? Oh, there.
Maybe you can break it off with earth magic.
I turn it into wood, so it weighs less.
Ooh. Yeah, you succeed.
And how much does it weigh? Can I carry that, or...?
Yes.
Okay.
You can make it light wood, like dry wood. Yeah, you can
Okay,
carry
sure. And I carry it for all the way. I mean, I have to concentrate on it, but I can keep doing it, right?
Yeah.
Until we get somewhere, or I get in a fight and it starts, like, bogging me down.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. How much of that stuff would I be able to carry? Just
Well,
one,
the
right?
tip. Yeah, yeah.
Would I be able to carry more than one tip?
You can only concentrate on one.
Okay, cool. I mean, I can concentrate on one cubic foot.
Yes.
How big are these?
I said to Fenris,
one
dwarf.
cubic foot.
There's
They
quite a
just
lot
happen to
of
be
dead
exactly
wolves
1
around
cubic
here.
foot. Okay.
Mind carrying their dead bodies
Yeah.
over here?
It's
also might
called
want to skin them.
balancing. Sorry.
Why
Yeah.
not?
They should be worth a lot. It's a lot of metal. So yeah, 1 cubic foot. I say yeah.
Why
Considering
skins
they're
are-
very large.
1 cubic foot. That's a lot of damage.
What are the others doing? What is our group down south doing?
I
Is
come
there-
from land down under.
With their wolf.
Okay, I tell Richard, put away the sword.
I look towards Herman. I'm a little bit surprised, but I remove the sword from the neck of the wolf.
Let's give it another try. And I take the steak, not the wolf one, the beef one, and feed it to the wolf slowly.
He growls, but he eats.
I pat him through the back. On the
Huh?
side. I pat him through the back on the side.
And he growls again. But a little quieter considering he's munching.
Good. What's the meat?
Can while he's eating, can I have a try
Wait.
on?
Wait, are you feeding him wolf meat?
No, he said
No,
the-
beef.
Okay, good. That would have been hilarious. Here, look, those are your friends. Okay, good. Sorry, I was. Sorry. Go on.
Okay, so animal handling is just for. Yeah.
Well, the thing is,
For just like not for taming, just for like knowing how to act while this specific animal.
yeah. So,
Okay.
guys,
So-
you're trying to tame a wolf. That's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Guys, what the hell are you doing? Are you taming that thing? I thought you were just gonna
Yes.
Yes, of course.
get rid of it and sell it or something.
Why should you sell a fucking wolf? It's
Oh,
not even a
Jesus,
delicacy.
Alright.
It's not even
I go to
delicious.
the fire that magically still is burning, and I roll out my bad roll that I got. That's way too large, but I have
It's
lots
snuggly.
of room. It's very snuggly indeed.
I
and
asked-
I go to sleep.
Before Ebenezer goes to sleep, I ask her, "Are you good in history? In terms of history?"
I am, yeah.
Uh,
What do you need to know? I mean, I have my area of expertise, but
Might you know how to tame a wild wolf?
let's see. I once read this book. Okay, Game Master question: how likely am I to know anything about that?
I mean, you like to read
Narco berries
books,
and prime meat.
and you're somewhat smart. You know that.
I mean, I do know a bunch about anatomy.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's just kind of normal knowledge, and you would be surprised why they don't know it. But you're certain it's somewhat plausible to tame a wolf. But you also know that this takes like years.
Okay. Guys, well, I don't want to ruin your hope or anything, but you know, it's a big undertaking. You should probably hand that off somewhere. I mean, that can take years to train a wolf to do anything useful. I mean, let alone just. Oh well, you guys, you do you. I go to bed.
I do myself every night.
You were sleeping and put sulfies. Oh no.
I know.
Oh no,
the,
you were.
the wolf
wolf
is
is
still.
sleeping there.
The wolf
Oh,
is still
no,
in there.
please.
I
I
was,
hope you're not doing the wolf.
I was sleeping on my kobolos.
Oh no. Oh no. No wonder
They
they're
were
so scared and
no,
afraid.
they were my pillows, not my
They have
blanket.
seen everything.
They were unconscious for fuck's sake. So Herman, what would you say?
I don't know. We probably have to kill it anyway.
I take my sword and I kill the wolf.
Oh really? Are you okay?
Well, to be honest, OOC, my character now knows it takes years and he doesn't want to drag him around all the time because he can't. How am I supposed to let this wolf run around? Like, he needs. He would.
Yeah, it's that's some good arguments.
I would like drag him around in a fucking Sulfy sleeping bag all the time. It would make no sense at all.
Yeah, it's not a monkey.
Yeah, but
And not a kobold either.
You see what I did there?
so yeah, I kill the wolf.
Terrific. Would you kill him?
What shall I do? Let him free?
It's dead now, right?
I don't know. I would say I'm killing him, but I'd say
Wait. I noticed that.
OOC, did
Guys, what's going
kill-
on here?
you kill him now or not?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Are you gonna stab that wolf? I mean, sure, you can't really tame it, but still worth a bunch. You could sell it, I'm sure.
Hashtag capitalism.
Who the fuck wants to buy a fucking wolf?
I'm sure you
Perverts.
can find maybe like a circus or maybe some animal trainer who actually has the expertise and the time to train a wolf.
You're right. We should take it. We can raise it in the mayor's house if he won't pay us.
Okay, so I turn around my sword like I use the handle and just poof, knock out the wolf again.
And the wolf is unconscious, considering you can hit him multiple times. Let's just say he's out on the first. And the animal police is coming.
Animal abuse.
The Peter is coming.
And I say to Herman,
Yes.
you see, just don't turn your head. You see Stephen and Jeremiah over there.
Many animals were harmed in the making of this.
Police comes and arrests us for murder.
Free asset police.
It's the free asset police.
So,
No.
guys, brief.
Okay.
So you see Stephen and how I call him now, Jeremiah over there. Just don't turn your head. You see them?
Yes.
We need to establish our dominance. Just turn your head slowly towards them and just grin like you've gone literally completely insane.
Why?
We need to establish dominance so we can use them later. They need to be scared of us, not like they want to kill us, just like because you see what's on the ground here. You see the head of the ogre. I showed them that, and they were a little bit afraid. We need to keep them low, keep them down, so they're not like, oh shit. So they're not like we should. We never should mess with these guys. They should know they should never mess with us. So it's
I mean, they
worth a
probably
try.
saw what we do with the wolf, so they should be intimidated enough.
I looked over towards Stephen and Jeremiah and just want to see like how they're reacting to all of that what we just did.
They couldn't hear you.
Okay, so I run the
So they
kobolds and I intimidate them.
Okay.
we just like the scare police like "Wah!"
Exactly.
like all the time we're passing by Stephen and Jeremiah like "Wah!" and they're just like what the fuck.
What kind of group is this? Yeah, tell me what you do.
Pee on them.
Herman.
Fuck.
Herman, what are you doing? Herman.
So, that didn't work out.
Well, you didn't tell me what you do. You cannot just roll and say you did it. Come on, roleplay a little bit for it.
I can't
Tell me.
roleplay it, I have people around me.
Aww. No wonder your intimidation was so bad. Bam.
I move towards them and speak in Draconic. Guys, you see what we're capable of, didn't you?
Comedy.
Stephen nods.
And I use this. And I guess it would be an advantage because they are already scared beyond
No.
straight. So they're just like I'm just a normal guy to them. Just not like the guy who was in flames in front of them.
You
just
don't
burning.
want to know what they think about you. Just
Okay.
carry on.
Yeah, but I mean like it should be an advantage because they should be scared of me and just be like, okay, everything you say. Okay, never mind. And I say,
They
guys,
still might be. You don't need to roll
Yeah.
everything in advantage to work. I adjust the points in the
Yeah.
background anyway.
and I say, we will let you. Fuck. Now I lost the point. Ugh.
That happens when you argue with the GM.
Where was I? Guys, you know there's a trial awaiting you. And I will do my best to let you survive that trial, to maybe stay with us, because, we could just help us out. Like, you could help us, we could help you. and we could just get along well and make a little cooperation and just slay monsters together. You get something you want. I don't know what you really like to have. Like, I don't know what you like at all. Expect from minds. So yeah.
They nod.
What would you say? Would you stop being so? I stop scaring you, and we all get along well, and you stay with us for the rest of the time?
They nod.
Okay, so I go towards Steven. And I open his foot ropes, bindings, ties.
Mm. He doesn't move.
Okay, and the same for Jeremiah.
Okay, he also doesn't move.
Okay, I say from now on you can go by yourself, because my shoulders are a bit sore because of you guys.
Okay, they nod.
They're just like, yeah, I can only ask yes or no questions. Just like yes, no, yes, no. Yeah, and I turn around and I start picking up Ebenezer. like we planned, so she can sleep.
Yeah.
By the way, is our ranger finished with the wolves and taking the pelts? Like carrying them
didn't.
to me?
Herman already did that. Herman had the pelts.
By the way, Herman,
Herman skinned them already.
can
Jorgen.
you
Then I
take the wolf?
take the wolves to where the ogre is.
Okay, I'll take it.
I call him bitch.
The wolf?
Yes. I guess.
Why?
I don't know if it's a woman, but you know, he's a bitch.
You can look at it.
No, I don't want to, because then he would be free, you dumb fucking dwarf. Okay, I don't know where to head now.
I just want to point out that my javelin steel tip is currently steel.
What?
The
You
one-
dick! Oh, because you slept! Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah,
He probably cannot pick me up.
Yeah. Hey, Richard,
Yes?
roll me an
You
athletics
break your
check.
back.
No, he would attempt to pick
No,
me
no,
up
no.
and realize,
Yeah.
oh, that's way too heavy.
Roll me an athletics check.
What the fuck?
Mother.
That's incredible.
I just pick her up
What
easily.
the fuck is wrong
So-
with your roll?
What are
he
you
is
supposed?
He's used to carrying 2 kobolds. I'm pretty sure he can do a steel tip. Oh no!
Oh,
What the fuck?
I could have scammed Sushi and just be like, he's sleeping. Oh, Ebenezer is sleeping. What the fuck is this? Steel? Why the fuck? Just throw it away.
Oh no! That 20, bam!
No, that's. And while picking up, I say, "Ooh, she's thick, boy." What a fat halfling.
Oh yeah, the fire stopped.
You're lucky I'm still
Asleep.
sleeping.
But otherwise,
So,
she will make
well-
the blood in your veins
Freeze?
to gold.
Well, then I would be a gold boy.
Yep, and dead.
So yeah, guys. Wait, I got something here. I just reach into my pocket and I open the diary and say, "Oh, I found a diary up the hill here. Just let me read
And you
whom it
casually
is.
read that while you have that giant massive steel tip.
I'm used to that, so I can carry on. Dog Saddies.
Huh?
I read the diary,
Okay.
which I ain't got in my backpack, I guess. I'm having it.
Well,
Diary?
it's a girl's diary. You read a lot about how she really liked the giant slash ogre. How he was always very nice to her. How they shared meals together. And how he was generally a very pleasant person after some time of getting used to each other. But after that, from what you've been reading, he sounds like he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Slash ogre?
And then she sometimes writes that the guy is an ogre, she sometimes writes that he's a giant.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I can't see. There's no name of the girl or the giant or something else.
Oh, it's the mayor's daughter. It's Sabrina. Sabrina Solid Bow.
Hmm.
And
Solid Bow.
the giant was named Dunedi.
Read the diary. The police is coming.
Yeah, that's. I'm reading 13 Reasons Why. What's her last name again?
Solid Bow.
So Sabrina Solid Bow. Solid Bow.
Are you googling?
No.
No, you're
No,
writing
he's
it down.
writing it down.
Writing it down.
Okay, don't Google. You get spoiled.
Hmm.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so guys. Okay, nobody's answering. I'm just moving.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, I know.
looking at you.
I'm not looking into your
What's
direction.
going on?
Okay. The dwarf again. Fuck. Yeah, this.
What about the dwarf? You keep getting
this-
surprised by him or what?
No, I'm not getting surprised by him. I'm annoyed by him because he nearly shot me. He nearly killed
okay, I
me.
get it now.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
This diary over here, it's from Sabrina Solidbow, the daughter of the mayor. So, yeah, she kinda is. I don't know about this weird fetish shit, and I don't want to speak it out loud, and I just show Fenris the diary. I don't hand it to him, I just show him and look away from him because I'm disgusted by the words and of him.
And what should I see there?
You see you can read that, what's standing there, like, you can see the name of the ogre, you can see her name, you can see that she liked him, that she was... Everything's already said.
Yeah, did you read it?
I read it.
Is
That's why
there
I'm
some
showing it to
hint?
you. I'm showing you the diary right now, the open diary, with the page I found some informations.
Ah, okay, sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Okay,
So now,
so where the fuck is Ponsolfi?
that's a good...
But Sophie is gathering wood and bodies.
Dwarf. You know, I don't like you that much, but just go onto the bridge and just look where Ponsalfi is. We will come after you because, you know, I got this fat halfling on my back. It's heavy and
Yeah, I
we'll be following.
tell him he should come to the camp. And I left, told Ponsolfi.
Doxelis, there's no
Then he should come to the camp
there's
What
no
are you doing here?
information about
all the
the
time.
where she was
The
heading
bodies
last.
need to get their proper burial.
Sorry, please.
There's no information where Sabrina was heading last towards to. Like, was she heading north, or was she? Is there anything of information I could
Nope.
use to
It's
maybe
the last
maybe
stage.
maybe their hiding spot? Maybe she wrote where they are meeting and stuff.
Well,
Because I have a
yes,
world map, and it's
that is written in there, and from the description of the area, it is the ruin you've just visited.
oh shit. Is there anything marked on the world map?
No.
No.
But it's a very big world map.
Okay.
Has all the major cities of the.
Okay. I got the world map. I got 2 healing potions, the diary, and what else?
2?
Yeah, you said 2 healing potions.
No, I said 1 healing
Okay,
potion.
I removed 1 healing potion then. How?
Zushi got 2 herbalism healing potions.
Oh, I thought
For
you said.
being an amazing alchemist.
How am I able to drop them? Removing. Just a 0?
Just change the number from 2 to 1.
No, I added 2, not.
Then just remove 1. You can click
Ah,
on the little lock
yeah, okay.
too.
And I got nothing else, I guess.
Yep.
'Cause
Because you didn't pick up your bolt.
Yeah, because it was in his thigh. Didn't want to grab there.
Next
So
time
I
all
told
your...
Sophie to come to the camp to decide what's next to do. I think he should be finished with clearing the bones and whatever he's doing.
When you talk a long time, I could think to say that he finished a proper burial.
Are you finished your burial? Nice. So,
Oh, I forgot something. I picked up the head of the ogre again, and yeah, can I put it somewhere? Is it too big for my backpack?
You can use you can bind it by the ears onto your belt or something.
Okay.
But it will be heavy, considering you're already carrying.
I asked Herman. Herman,
Yes.
can you take care of the head of the ogre? It's good evidence for the mayor.
That
I'm
he-
already carrying the wolf.
You can drag him behind you. He's just unconscious. You can just drag him behind you, like put a rope to the sleeping bag.
Okay.
Also, I found some gold.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 10 gold. Here, and I hand him 5 gold pieces.
Wow, thank you.
Just don't tell the dwarf.
wow.
I mean, he didn't hit you.
Richard
Just try to save you.
Yeah, but Richard is still offended.
He's an asshole.
The game master agrees.
I know that Richard is an asshole.
But even Richard agrees.
I look towards the sky
I
and
mean-
say, yes, I'm
Into the heaven, yes, I'm an asshole. So, Jorin.
I collected the firewoods and the skinned wolves all together
Oh.
and want to burn the bodies, including the half body over here.
Okay. Yeah,
And
you-
so to give them a proper fire burial. So none will turn undead.
Cool. They burn like crazy.
I also throw in the old bones. And I
They
pick
they
up
don't
this
burn
tent.
that much, but
Hmm?
they would be cleansed.
Okay. Also, I want to pick up the tent.
Yeah.
Because I guess we could need a tent. But it's also salted just in case.
Yeah.
And sprinkle it with a little bit of holy water. think
I need
I got
to
like-
remove the dynamic lighting area from there.
Hello. So guys, did you get any intel about where we should head next, or was there any kind of information of something over there? Because I didn't check the runes by myself.
So the runes are for summoning skeletons, but I don't saw any skeletons here. That might be somewhere in the near, but I don't know. The footsteps are disappearing magically. I saw behind the building, but I can't follow them because of that.
Okay, so
I think the mayor's daughter might have gotten involved with some crazy cultists doing blood
So,
magic.
would you say we should inform the mayor, or should we search for further? Yeah. Should we search further for Sabrina?
Well, I guess if our ranger can't even find any clues to where these people have gone, I don't think we will find anything, but we can try.
Out of character, Alex, I asked you about to investigate the area up left.
Mm.
Did I do that?
Yeah. And
Okay.
you couldn't
then-
find where the footsteps I am going to.
Yeah, as I said, they disappear magically.
Yeah.
So we got the head of the ogre, so we get evidence. Upon Sophie, I found a diary, which was kind of weird. It was from Sabrina, and it said that the ogre was nice and doesn't want to harm anybody, and she was speaking about an ogre. Sometimes she called him a giant, and that would not be the giant, the ogre we saw. Don't you think so? Because he was aggressive as fuck.
If she befriended the giant, and the blood cultist might have done that to her body that we have found, I might understand why the giant was that blood-crazed. Or the cultist might have used some other thing to drive him insane. We are still talking about people using blood magic here.
What can we...
The problem is we have nothing to go by.
Yeah,
really.
we can
They
prove
might
blood
have taken
magic.
Gumbron as one of their targets, but
Because the problem is we have no way of proving magic was involved. It's just there are hints that magic can that something like blood magic can be involved then, but
we found a symbol of blood magic. I cleansed it already. But
yeah, but it's just a clue. It's not evidence.
it is, but it doesn't really matter in that case, because we have no
So-
further evidence to go by.
I reckon we shall see the mayor and talk to him.
Yeah, that may be the best idea.
Okay, everybody agrees?
That's a yes.
The fat halfling can't agree on anything. So yeah, I guess we head towards towards Gumpron then.
Wonderful. And that's a good moment to call it a night.
God dang it.
Well, we killed an ogre. He was badly hurt, but still.
We did something, but there was so much to gather around here.
We got a shit ton of loot.
Me and Herman got 5 gold each.
We even killed the ogre without getting hurt.
Yeah.
Was nice.
I'm asking myself, we could have maybe... No, I guess not, because nobody of us is able to remove magic or something like that, like, you know.
I mean, I'm asleep.
No, that's just me talking OOC. Like...
Hey girls, time for some questions.
Actually, what's the point of me getting a question right now?
Well, I don't know. What's the point of anything?
No. I mean, I should probably leave the answering to someone else who doesn't have inspiration.
I mean, you can still answer. Doesn't mean you get inspiration.
But someone else can't in that case.
Yeah.
See, so I don't answer.
Yeah.
But tell me, what are you guys thinking about the adventure? What do you think happened here?
I think Neffen went hella drunk and did some messed up shit.
It's the warlock's fault.
I think something similar. I think the daughter might have either been killed or abducted by some sort of cult doing blood magic.
Yeah, maybe she was involved in blood magic and then she...
No, I don't think so.
That can...
If she befriended the giant, then no.
Maybe she cursed him.
Well, the diary didn't bring me any clues except for the ogre was the one we were searching for, which I could have guessed from the beginning on.
I'm not so
We
sure
might
about that, actually.
Find someone that the sword belonged to.
Speaking of the sword, I mean, the ogre probably trusted the person that stabbed him. Or it happened to be another ogre, but I doubt that. Considering it was in his eye, way up there.
Yeah, I don't know what to think right now because, meh.
It might have been just a half giant. That's
half giant, half ogre.
No, I mean race half giant, half human, half giant. Wasn't there some race like that? Anyway, a bigger race with Sapin in the back, or something like that. Who knows? But we might find something out if we show that sword to some people. I mean, it's probably a pretty rare sword,
well,
so someone might recognize it.
Yeah, but until now we didn't even met one person who... Well, we didn't even met a person, like we almost just met like... Yeah, the usual, like the mayor, the bartender, shop owners, but we don't know anything about anybody. And... we will have a hard time finding someone who knows something about the sword, or maybe about blood magic, or about ogres, or what the fuck ever. So
we can at least try.
Yeah, but
a circus too.
From now on, it starts to get a bit wishy-washy.
Well, we can do something else while we look for that stuff. Just ask around here and there.
Yeah, it looks a little blurry to me, the story from this part, just especially this part, because we got no clear evidence of anything, so we can juggle around with like all conclusions and stuff, and well, I personally wouldn't know what we're about to do next, because I don't think the mayor knows any shit about this, about what happened there.
Yeah, I also think the mayor knows absolutely nothing. And even the maid probably only knows about the giant. So whoever is using blood magic is completely new to us.
And
we have
people,
no clue
and
but
people
the
won't...
sword. But if we use the sword, we might be able to find something. are still same.
How did
Yeah.
the husband in the manor die?
In the mansion.
How did the couple in the mansion die?
Well, that might be something we could investigate.
But I don't think
Also,
because
that
we're
elf is
strangers.
What do you
suspicious.
even know about this mansion?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Right. So
Because-
how do you guys know then that the couple died? So
We
you
got
do know
told.
something. Okay. What else did you get told?
It's like haunted. That's it.
Okay.
And we never went there. Which is a
Well,
shame, but
If I was a cultist, where would I hide? Probably in a decrepit mansion.
not so close to a seemingly
Well,
huge village.
If people think it's haunted, why would anyone go there?
Because they're us.
Ghostbusters!
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, and I don't think like if we speak to the people of Gumtrum or some other city, nobody would be likely to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
to us
I-
about like, yeah, I know blood magic. Yeah, just
Yeah, exactly.
you know, yeah, I do some blood magic by myself. Like, you know, I'm an old lady and I can tell you everything about blood magic and my cult. Oh, like nobody would talk to us about that. So
I'm pretty sure that asking that in a city has repercussions of themselves, because like inquiring about that, it's like instantly making you look way more shady.
yeah, that's why I say the story from now on gets very blurry for me, because we can't ask about the blood magic. We can't ask about like nobody we've met would know something about anything we've acquired right now, except maybe for the sword. But I don't think the sword belongs to somebody who maybe got lost and was never seen again. So. It's pretty open right now.
Well, might we just...
I would investigate the mansion.
The thing is, I cannot say anything right now, but I mean, from what you guys saying, you still have some things that you still didn't really investigate. So I'm pretty sure you will find the way.
Hmm.
You have a few pointers here and there. I will not point them out. Ha! But
I will slap you to the face, yeah. If
No, you won't.
if those fucking cultists, if we find the freaking cultists at the mansion, you would then it's like, yeah, just hide just hide in the obvious place, guys. We're safe here. Like,
I mean-
I would be so furious about this. Like,
You know, you being angry only makes me more tempted to to exactly make
Be
this
there.
the hideout.
It's like you're unzipping a bra and expecting to, and you're like,
Maybe
I-
the old lady
so-
went insane and turned into a lich.
Sometimes I heard about about a cult, and you open the bra expecting boobies, and it's a dark cultist behind the bra. Like, ooh,
Wait, expect what?
expect boobies after unzipping a bra, and
Okay.
like, you know,
Xenis doesn't make that connection. Bras, boobs, what do they have in common?
Yeah. Mine hang.
Wow. Wow.
Oof, I still got it.
but yeah, we did at least something.
So, any questions?
Finally,
there's
Stephen is
nothing-
away.
When are we going to the next round? Next Sunday?
That might be difficult considering for the next 2 weeks I work night shift.
Yeah, but you still got your weekend somewhat around sometime.
As I said, might be difficult, not impossible.
Okay.
And might.
Mighty.
So what happened to the questions then?
I mean, you didn't ask any.
No, yours.
Oh, my questions. Well,